I know it's late, y'all, but it's Saturday night. What are you doing? Get on up here. I got something cool to show you. Well, all by myself. Come on, Odie. Come on, Odie. Hell yeah. Good run, Odie. Good run. Let's hope it goes his way. Because we don't want Osbo to win. He already got the championship. He doesn't need the event. Formula D. I'm talking to myself. What are you doing? What are we even doing? Whoa. What's up, Zach? How you doing? How are you doing? Rich, what's up, man? Got some updates on your tumbler. Your vinyl showed up today. Tumbler should be getting done within the next day or two, hopefully 2-3 days. Wife has to work it in between working hours. I'm watching Formula Drift right now. That's why it's so late. I wanted to get the initial battles out of the way, and now it's top 8. Fort Blue, what's up, bro? No, actually, I did not know that you're on Boss Man's Live. I'm not subbed to his channel because he's not subbed to me. But, oh well. I'm friendly with him. I just got something cool to show y'all, so. What's up there, 91? But, yep, I am indulging myself with a little bit of bourbon. No, I'm not sure he's not subbed to me, but I'm pretty sure that even if he was, he didn't watch my videos, so it's all good. Ooh, oh, come on, Osbo. Bullshit. It's fucking biased. Got myself some good bourbon here.
Who you talking to?
Say hi, Mrs. GoFast.
Hi, Mrs. GoFast.
Not. Hi.
Who's there?
The live.
Okay, that answers my question.
Well, there's Rich is in here, Zach is in here, and Ford Blue's in here, and 91's in here.
Hi, y'all. You showing your cup?
I'm working on it. So check this out, you guys.
Oh, this is
I have
what I need.
no idea how well this is going to show up on the camera, but this is a Bourbon Rocks tumbler. Can you see that? Yeah, we can etch glasses now. Mrs. GoFast made me a
Can I see it?
etched glass Bourbon Rocks tumbler. This one hasn't been done yet because it was in the freezer chilling my bourbon. This is the one that she just got done. Yeah, buddy. We're going to be selling these in sets of 4. Not with GFN on them, unless you want one with GFN on it. If not, you can get it with whatever you want, as long as it's not too intricate. Oi, noise.
What?
Noise.
What?
Noise.
Noise?
Your speaker's loud.
Stop it. I'm not going to quit living with your own freaking computer.
I guess I'm put in my place. Thanks, 91. Who blasted what? What do you mean, who blasted that? What do you mean, Fort Blue? Elaborate, sir.
It wasn't blasted, it was etched.
Oh, if you're talking about the glass is etched with this etching compound. Uh-oh. I missed what happened with LZ. But yeah, she found this etching compound at Hobby Lobby and found these glass tumblers, the Bourbon Rocks glasses, and decided we'd give it a shot.
So look, I'll show you my little
Sorry, hang on a second, guys. Trying to see what happened in this battle. Oof. Aha. Reader ate shit into the wall. Incomplete. LZ. Sorry. I just wanted to see what happened. Reader ate shit into the wall, and LZ looks like he's going to move on up to the Final Four. Oh, fine sand? No, this was some sort of liquid stuff that takes like...
It smells like somebody's rotten butthole.
And I don't know if you heard that, but Mrs. GoFast says it smells like rotten butthole. But it only takes a few minutes, supposedly. So cut a stencil out, put it on there, paint the goop on there, let it set, wash it off, and you get that. Badass. Hey, the link is pinned if any of y'all want to jump in. Rotten butthole. That's right. Yeah, link is pinned. Come on up, Fort Blue 91. Jump in here. You know I don't like sitting here by myself. I'm just sipping on some good old Texas bourbon. Yeah, just chilling. But yeah, if you're in Boss Man's live, tell him, hey, sorry, I'm not trying to stomp on his foot. I didn't know he was live, so my bad. Shell, what's up? Huh? I guess Boss Man's live right now. I didn't know. Yep, I just had no idea. Working in the garage. All right, that's cool, bro. That's cool. What you doing in the garage? Working on RC cars, or are you working on a real car? Shell says hi, Mrs. GoFast. Hiya. She says hiya. Oh, we got Mr. Gary. What's
I
up?
just want to let you know I'm double dipping. I'm I'm Boss Man's and yours.
Yeah, I didn't know Bossman was live, so I'm sorry.
I don't know if he can hear us or not.
Hey,
I'm on both panels.
go fast. Pull my finger.
I can hear him. I was wondering why nobody was jumping on. I figured everybody was in bed.
I know. I don't see him in here.
No, I'm talking. Hopefully that he can hear me through Gary's mic.
He's not in your stream, boss man. Gary he's double dipping on GoFast stream as we speak.
All right.
Yeah, I just went live to show the Tumblr and
I
whatnot.
just went on
I
there.
can jump off if it's an issue.
Why I didn't get a notification? I went on his live stream. I heard him make a comment saying, "Oh, I didn't know he went live." It's cool, man.
I'm double dipping. You can hear Boss Man, right?
He doesn't. I don't care if he goes live on live. You know, I'm not trying to do anything against him, and and I know he's not trying to do anything against me.
Yeah, he didn't know he was live.
Yeah, that's all right. He could do it, but even if he did, it doesn't matter. I don't care. He can do what he wants. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't. It doesn't bother me that somebody else goes live at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Police, arrest him!
Yeah, no, it's not a big deal. I mean, I've been on for 3.5 hours, so it's okay, man.
Ain't nothing but a party.
I like Charlie. He's a cool guy, man. He's okay.
Charlie is cool. I tell you, that son of a gun can fart more than I can, though.
Well, I didn't know that.
I saw that.
That's funny. This fella goes to fart more than I can.
I didn't know that.
What's up, DD?
He can blow up a bathroom too, can Gary?
Oh, that's what they said, man.
Yeah, they go. Carmob said he just absolutely killed his bathroom.
Happens to the best of us.
Did you hear that?
There you go. There you go. I hear you, buddy.
I heard him say it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Even Zach's double dipping. He's on the panel over there.
Zach's over there, too.
And he's on the panel here. Oh, he's on the panel over there, too?
Well, Zach
Yep.
didn't say much, so
Double panel.
it's not a
Zach's
Been a
doing all
big
the
issue.
technical skills.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Bryce is like, "Dude, that's nothing."
At least Brad Poy's not here to take screenshots anymore.
Yeah, well, I ain't showing my face. I can guarantee you he's still lurking.
No. I don't know, man. It's pretty damn late where he's at, man. It's fucking almost. Dude, it's 5:30 in the morning where he's at. He probably laid down and got some
He
sleep.
left, but you never know.
Him getting a phone shot of you and Bryce next together is like the money shot for him to, oh my God.
You ain't lying. He would
show.
love that shit.
Yes, she
Yeah.
does make awesome tumblers. She really does.
He'll go back and listen to whatever he missed from this stream.
She
that's
also
right.
makes. Hang
No,
on.
Boss Man's taking this one down, so he won't be able to do that to this one.
Yeah, all you double dippers, exactly, Victor.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Etched
So see,
glass.
that's
I'm gonna not double dip, but I'm gonna dip out. So
All right, Salty.
All right, Salty. Have a good night.
See ya.
y'all too, guys. I enjoyed it, man. Thank y'all.
Hope your brother gets well.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, prayers for your brother, man.
Hey, it's in God's hands right now, buddy.
Prayers for your brother.
Yeah, for sure.
And everybody, y'all have a good night. Y'all
Have
take
a good
care.
night.
Peace.
Later, guys.
Better sober.
Well, I guess see you later,
I'm
Salty.
broadcasting over everything we're saying here is being broadcast over Charlie's.
That's because I got you both here.
Oh, it's over through your mic. Okay. Well, what's up, Charlie?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I can shut it down until you're done, or just join yours.
Oh, God, here it comes.
Did you hear me?
Oh, good.
What do you guys want? How many people can you get on your panel, Charlie?
6.
6?
And Boss Man can only get 6 on his.
Yep.
So Sublime, you got to go live so we can all go on the same stream.
Yeah.
Or Bryce, yeah, that's what you need to do. That's the
Well,
ticket.
but it's true. I mean, you're the only one that can hold this many people.
Yeah, I'm just sipping on some of this stuff right here.
And you can mirror them together.
What is that?
Firestone and Robinson,
And you combine them.
Charlie
Texas
can do
straight
it.
bourbon.
He can come here. or if he wants to keep his up, he can keep. You guys can go there because, to be honest with you, it's 3:30. I've been on for 3.5 hours. It's 12:30 here, so I'm gonna end this like shortly. So,
Okay.
if you guys want to go to Charlie's, I got no problem with that.
Okay, bye.
Wait, Bryce, did you say they're at 4?
Yeah, I said
Poor
it's
Blue thinks that I shouldn't be going live right now.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Poor Blue says make Sublime go live.
That's a fact, exactly.
We lost Salty.
No,
Yeah.
I lost Zach too.
Dalton said he was leaving, but Zach jumped out.
Yeah.
Oh, because Zach's over
Yeah, either
here.
that or Sublime can go live when you just join Charlie's.
Yeah, I'll just join Sally's. I don't want to go live.
All right, fellas.
Hey,
Yeah,
boss
sure.
man, it was a very good live. Thank you, stream. Thank you very much for having us up.
Yeah,
Hey, sorry, boss man. I didn't know you were live, brother.
yeah, I am gonna probably private this.
All right, we'll see you later, boss man.
You guys have a good night. Thanks for coming out.
Bye.
And then there was one.
Oh, peaceful silence.
Was that making a lot of noise? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was.
I got a joke.
I'm just glad I wasn't on my headphones.
I got a joke.
Mrs. GoFast has a joke. Hang on.
Why don't monsters eat ghosts?
I don't know why.
Because they taste like sheet.
Bryce Regal. I haven't seen you on my panel before. Give me a shaka.
That's Sublime's son.
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes. Well,
You're-
that's why.
I don't know if I should let him in if he's related to Sublime.
What's up?
What's up, Bryce?
Tony looks like Sublime.
Actually, kind of does. That's disturbing. It's about the right age. Mike, what's up, Mike? Hey, Mike, I got something to show you. You see the level has gone down. I made a video about it tonight. It'll be up tomorrow.
What's that?
Mike's barbecue sauce.
Oh,
Yeah, buddy.
yeah, buddy.
Oh shit. There's one down here in the bottom. Oh shit. Sublime, turn your camera on. I want to make sure it's you.
Dad's coming on.
Nope. I
Dad's
didn't
coming
catch
over.
that. Oh god.
Daddy.
What?
Mr. Faja.
Looky here.
Yeah. You see the level of this bottle, right? This
Yeah.
was filled last night.
What?
Oh God, here we go. We're in for another fucking stream where he's farting and he doesn't even know he's doing it.
No.
Remember that stream?
You heard that?
You can hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary,
What's up,
you were
man?
there for that one, weren't you?
Every time he farts and somebody says something, he says the same thing.
Now, the way it was, I was actually genuinely surprised at because I was way outside. There was lots of commotion inside, and I just turned one loose on the back porch. And all of a sudden, Gary was like, "Was that you?"
I'm not a traitor there, boss man, because I was on both of them.
No, we're not a bunch of traitors, boss man. You just clearly gave us clearance there, Clarence.
Yeah, stay till the end.
Hey, boss man, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know you were live. I honestly had no clue. My bad.
Oh
He didn't
God.
care. He's just messing around.
I'm just sitting here, just sipping on my bourbon and watching FD. And I was like, well, I got to show off this new tumbler that, well, not a tumbler. Well, it is a
Wait.
tumbler, a bourbon tumbler.
Let's see it.
I made this.
It's a
I made
bourbon
this,
tumbler that Mrs.
I
GoFast
might
made for me.
today.
Put it full screen.
I'm working on it.
Full screen. Full screen.
Full screen.
It's a Jane glass.
Etched glass.
Oh, there you go. Look at
Nice
that.
job on that, man. That's really
Nice.
Yeah.
So
I
we're
like
thinking
it. I
about
like it.
adding these to the merch line.
That's pretty cool.
A set of 4. We're selling these in sets of 4 with whatever you want on the etched on the side. Keep in mind these particular ones with the pentagon bottom,
Yeah.
they're limited in size because this is 1.5 inches wide. and the flag and the letters and stuff was about as detailed as we can go because it's really small. So
Well, we don't need to know how small it is there. GoFast. We're good.
all right, boss man. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I feel guilty now. I'm like, oh man, I didn't know he was live.
No, he wasn't mad at all. I think he's just messing with you.
Fort Blue's like, boss man's live. I'm like, oh, sorry.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what he said. He didn't get no notification from you, and you didn't get nothing from him. So,
I had no clue.
right?
I was just sitting here watching Formula Drift, sipping on my bourbon, a couple of beers.
I was
Yeah.
just two-timing.
Had some
One
barbecue.
bourbon, one scotch, and one beer.
If I had some quality scotch, I'd drink some. But I'm not a big scotch guy. But then again, I wasn't a huge bourbon guy until Mob. Thanks, Mob. This one's for you, bud. Wherever you are. We know where Mob's at, Sublime.
He's off tonight, but he's probably crashed. He's got to work night shift tomorrow, I believe. Yes.
Gotcha.
Back to night shift tomorrow.
Yeah, he said something
you
yesterday.
making me feel even worse with the $5 super chat, man.
He said yesterday he had a crappy day yesterday, so that's why he didn't stay long yesterday.
Everybody, boss man, $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. You have now tripled the revenue on my last video. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Mark, why aren't you on this panel? Oh shit, I'm still bogarting the what you call it here. Everybody look at me, guys. Sorry about that, y'all. Like I said, I've been watching drifting and drinking alcohol all day.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
You got Bryce over there drinking alcohol.
Yep.
What are you sipping on, Bryce? Killian's.
Yep.
Good stuff. I actually have Killian's glasses.
Nice.
Yeah, with the Killian's logo. I used to drink nothing but Killian's, but I've gone a little bit more domestic with the Yingling.
Yeah, I know Downhill. He's not working tonight. He was off today, but then he's back to work tomorrow. So I think when he does that, he gets back on a different sleep schedule, which is why I think he might be crashed now.
Yeah, he said he wasn't having a good day yesterday, so I don't know what went on.
Well, he was live this morning cooking breakfast.
Yeah, but I'm saying yesterday he didn't stand on the chat because he said he had a crappy day.
Yep.
My point is, I'm not exactly focused, Rich. That's what I was saying. Watching drifting and drinking alcohol all day. Most of that bottle was drank today. 3 bourbons before we even went to the store to go grab the etching stuff and the barbecue, which she drove, not me. And came home, ate dinner, made a barbecue sauce video for Barbecue Mike, and turned on drifting and had a couple of beers. And this is the first bourbon that I've had since.
Give me the sauce.
The sauce.
The sauce.
DD with the $4.99 super chat. Downhill Daddy. Thank you, sir. That's the sauce there.
Sauce. The sauce.
Good stuff. This is that new Dr. Pepper stuff that Barbecue Mike was talking about. Oh, and y'all read that. What are you talking about there, 91? Know way more than you about what?
Yeah, because I don't know more than anybody.
I don't know shit.
Sublime told me I was dumb, so
get the hell out of here.
At least it didn't call you fat to your face.
Oh
He's done
boy.
that before too.
You've gotten way fatter since I've seen you.
I did not use the word better. I did not use the word don't. If you're gonna say it, be factual.
Okay,
Be
fine.
factual.
I will go quote word for word, line by line. Hey,
There was only one line.
You man. This is man, you've gotten bigger since the last time I saw you.
Yes, there you go. That's what I said. Yes, I will admit to that.
So he might as well just said you've gotten fatter since the last time I saw you. What's the difference?
Right?
Hold on, I think I might have a way to fix this.
This freaking guy. No more about cars, Mustangs. Does it sound like we're talking about cars and Mustangs?
I know. What a jackass. Get your ass up here, boy.
Rich with the $9.99 super chat. Holy crap. Thank you guys. Man, y'all are spoiling me. I'm gonna have to go live more often. Oh man, hey, thank you guys. Did that bone off of my mother's guitar? That thing is older than I am. Sorry, my dog is chewing on a marrow bone, and my mom's guitar is sitting right here. She gave it to me because she can't play anymore. Her hands, you know.
Oh.
And she's 73. How old is my mom? 73, 72. Yeah. I think she's going to be 73 next month. That's it. We'll go with that.
Maybe I can buy my way out of this.
The blind with the big fat super. Thank
Fat
you.
cat with a small car shoe. What
I
a
will give you a break for the next couple of days.
Oh, gee. 2 days that I probably won't speak a word to you, you mean?
So, 91 Mustang LX, I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, boy.
Because the first thing is you said I was smart. And that's a freaking lie.
Oh, my God.
And I don't like people lying on me.
All right, fair enough.
Wait, Downhill Daddy, you said it's raining? Where is it raining? Is it raining men?
What?
Oh, my God, dude.
Oh, God. We already went down this rabbit hole in freaking Boss Man Street. Please, no.
But Gary, don't say you're not smart. Don't say you're not smart. Most guys that would have gotten that Mach 1 at the age you got it wouldn't have it today and probably wouldn't have married as well as you did. So don't sell yourself short, brother.
There you go. Look at that. 91 with a comeback.
Man's got a point.
If I ever meet you, I'm cutting your balls off.
He'll tell you you're awesome first, but then he'll cut your balls off.
You're awesome. Don't move.
Y'all take it for a second. Adam LZ's on the
Gary, plane tickets are expensive. I got the saw right here.
I don't think so. I got a razor sharp case knife. See that?
Wait.
It's all I
That'll
need
do
right
it.
there. We'll just throw it in the pig pen. Let the pigs eat them.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry. Just watching Adam LZ's last run.
And I live right next to the airport.
That he does. I could see Gary's house from my window.
You probably could.
All I remember is leaving the ice cream shop and Mob saying, "Sorry guys, Gary's gonna go slow the whole time." My ass.
Who said I was going to go slow?
You
Mob?
did. No, Gary did.
Mob told me that.
Gary actually is like, "No, I ain't gonna be driving fast." I was like, "Who the fuck are you kidding? Get the hell out of here!"
I didn't drive fast.
Oh my God, there's video proof of that, sir. Somewhere,
does
somebody
your car
has
have-
it.
I would like
Doesn't
to
your
argue.
car have to go fast in order to drive fast?
You drove fast.
Hey,
There's proof.
All I know is that I wound out third gear in a GT5.
Driving fast. I was like, "What?"
Sorry. Travis Reeder just beat Adam LZ, and I think it's horse shit.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm done with FD for the night.
Yeah.
Both my guys are out. Anywho, no. All I know is that I wound out third gear and I was into fourth before I started slowing down, and
That's when you were following Gary.
I was behind Gary, who was behind, or I was behind Mob, who was behind Gary.
Exactly. The lead car was who?
Gary.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Because I didn't want you guys to run me over. That's why.
Oh yeah.
All I know is that I shifted into fourth and was slowing down before I even caught up. I had let out. I was like, all right, that's fast enough for Mexico in Detroit.
So,
All right, Barbecue Mike, have a good night, brother.
Mike, thank you so
night,
much.
Mike.
I really appreciate you stopping in. And thank you so much for the freaking barbecue sauce. That stuff was killer.
like later, Michael. Have a good one, sir.
Downhill Daddy with another super chat. Golly gee.
What did you just find, Zach?
I admit, this came up on my phone by itself.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
See, we was talking about it. Now we turned him into a pervert.
Oh my God.
I was searching something on mine and it just comes up.
First
on my
warning,
phone.
Zach. Don't do that.
Like all this random medium stuff.
First and last warning. You hear me? All right, thank you. You can leave your camera on, just don't show women in skimpy clothing. I don't need that bullshit. So yeah, that was a really fun time.
It was a fun time.
And if you examine the video closely, you'll see that Car Mob drives completely out of my life. And I'm sure he was right on your ass the whole time.
Who's that? My ass?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so
I don't.
after Gary watches the video, he calls me and he says, "You know what people are going to say, right?"
Oh yeah, that's because you know how people talk.
Like, no,
And we wasn't even racing. I just
Mob,
pulled off hard.
yeah, Mob wasn't racing.
No, we was not racing at all.
No,
but
we
you know how people think, though.
Yeah. We all just accelerated separately. And I will tell you one thing, Sublime's car ain't slow because I looked in my mirror and he was directly on my ass that entire time.
Where we stopped at is where those guys' starting lines at. You can see where they all the tire marks.
Yeah.
And I was showing Car Mob. And so since I was sitting on the rubber, that's why I left hard.
Hell yeah.
None of them cars were slow. Not a single one.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing about it is that people see that and then they'll start. Well, we wasn't racing because trust me, he would have been gone.
Oh yeah. I mean, if Mob would have done an actual launch, because you can tell both of y'all left soft.
So Gary, what would you say your best parade of cars, like friends that you're driving with on the road, following from one place to another, that you've been in? I already know which one I think it is.
The Mach 1 followed by a GTR, followed by a 500, followed by a 500, followed by a nice S Fox.
No. We had even better. You should know what it was, Gary.
That was the Mob day that I was happy with. You know, squadding out, that type of thing.
Oh, I know. Gary's not coming to you?
No, go ahead and say it.
Ford Takeover, dude, when we had Bob's 500, my 500, your Mach 1, Boosted's Orange Fox, Drew's flagged, freaking American flag S550, and I'm sure there's a couple more I'm missing there. You know what I mean? That would do. When we were following everybody, it was like a traveling car show, dude. We had like 10 vehicles.
Okay, you're including Ford Takeover in, you know, comparing that to a group of friends driving to.
Oh no! I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. As far as
cars there.
Yeah, well, it's basically just like Bob said. It's a mini scale of Ford Takeover. You know what I mean? And shit, the fact that we got half of the cars that we had in that line at his house is saying something.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What are you? This dog is chasing after a moth. Retard.
So the thing of it is that
I hate the Booster got rid of that Fox.
When I was doing it in that Stampede, there was like 2,000 Mustangs lined up going down the road.
That had to be the traffic jam from hell.
That was an awesome traffic jam.
But it was a traffic jam.
Yeah, and it probably moved what, like 20, 30 miles an hour, or was it moving good? Or?
No, police was the dude. I got up to 105, 110 miles an hour going down.
Oh, all right.
Really?
There you go.
That's what's up.
No, we was rolling. But the Ford takeover one, when we all left and we was going over to the not the drag strip, but the
To the restaurant?
The restaurant was awesome, dude, because of the pictures and everything.
Yeah.
But when we was going to the dyno, holy crap, man, people was stopping in the middle of the damn road and everything. We almost rear-ended people like 4 or 5 different times.
I know.
That was horrible.
I know.
That's
That
got to
one
be
place-
nerve-wracking with a nice car. Jeez.
That's when you're really glad that you got the best brakes in the world, almost in the world on your damn car, man.
You know, and in Triple Threat, he's the guy that I almost rear-ended.
Yeah, I forget who I had in front of me. I think it was Carmop's car, but I'm not sure.
Well, no, you guys let me get up behind you guys because I was behind Triple Threat. You guys, you want to get behind us? Yes. or wherever it was.
Yeah. That was some crazy stuff.
But no, I'm looking forward for Ford Takeover, and I hope it's not late in the year. I hope it's earlier.
Yeah.
Where is Ford Takeover at?
Jackson, Tennessee.
Okay.
Gary, always like Gary. GoFast. Are you thinking you might be able to make it? Next one?
I don't know. It's in the air. It depends on when Party at Mobs is, to be honest with you. I would rather go to Party at Mobs than Ford Takeover.
Yeah, I got you.
Just because it's farther for me to go up to Party at Mobs, but it's more.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah,
you get to mingle with with us more. You know, I mean, it's that's why I enjoy doing the Party at Mobs too. But I mean, my wife and we talked about going to Ford Takeover. We was talking about it tonight and how we're taking her car next time and blah blah blah, and you know, we're taking both cars. I says depends on how gas prices are.
Yeah, I mean that, and I don't have anything to bring to Ford Takeover, so I'll just be walking around with my thumb up my ass.
Well, downhill. It couldn't have been an Explorer because I didn't hit it. So it had to have been something different.
Now, luckily, Street Slayer's Explorer was not harmed the entirety of the weekend.
Yeah.
Mainly because he only drove it once, and the only time that he drove it, other than when he showed up there, Sublime was in it, so it was completely safe.
That's a pretty bad Explorer, man.
It was a fun time. I mean, it was comfortable, except in the back seat. My head literally touched the headliner in the back seat. I had to slouch.
Slouch.
Yeah, I'm only 6 foot tall. Slouch. All right, I'll say it in Canadian for you.
Slooch.
I had to slouch because there's a moose over me head.
We hit a moose and it's on the roof, eh?
There's a moose in me hoose right on the roof, eh?
Bloody hosiers.
Canada, eh? Canuckistan.
Canuckistan with their Molsons.
Yeah, it's a shame that the car season up here is almost over. Well, it is
Yeah,
over.
tell me about it.
Hey, it's just beginning down here in Texas. This is boost weather, finally. It drops out of the 80s at night now. So.
What's your name? It's Zach Sublime Kryptonite?
Dora the Explorer.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, me and this fella right here have been having some pretty good conversations. Yeah, you, the guy who's not looking at the screen.
He's not even looking.
Hey, 91, look up. Look up.
So me and this dude been having some good conversations the last few days.
No, that dude, he's a smart guy, man.
Oh yeah, we like talking shit about our accents and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't. Go ahead.
I was just saying it was a good time.
Yeah, absolutely, brother, man.
I've been watching him since he started, man.
I thought I was subbed to him, but it turns out that I wasn't until just a couple of days ago. I was like, oh shit. I thought I was
Yeah,
subbed.
he had some good videos going and stuff like that. All of a sudden he left us. And then he popped back on. I'm like, there you are, you son of a gun.
The algorithm must have kicked me off. That's it. YouTube did it. I blame YouTube.
YouTube does it a lot, dude. I've been getting people message me on Facebook says, "Where's your channel?" It's there.
Hell, it did it to me and you.
Right? It did. Yep.
I wasn't subbed to Gary, and I know I've been subbed to him for years.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I go to look. Mrs. GoFast says, "Hey, Gary posted a video. You need to go watch it." I'm like, "Oh, all right, cool." Looked through my subs. I'm like, well, "Where the hell is he?" Typed up his name, pulled up his channel. It said subscribe. I'm like, "You son of a bitch."
You son of a.
But then I called him and I'm like, YouTube said I wasn't subscribed to you.
YouTube is sneaky like that.
Yeah, it is. It's like, my bad. Them mooses, don't you know?
Don't you know?
Downhill Daddy's trying to talk Canadian in the chat.
So damn dirty.
He was asking if you were in the Royal Mounties.
No.
Where do you live at again there, Mark?
About 30 minutes south of Montreal.
Where's Montreal?
In
Canada?
It's in Quebec. Like I'm just underneath on top of Vermont and upstate New York.
Oh.
I'm literally 7 miles from New York State where I live. I'm right near the border.
Well, then
Oh,
you're not far from the UP then. Michigan Upper Peninsula.
Oh, that's a good 9-10 hour drive for me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's like
way
more
west,
where
right?
Paul the Fox is like north of you guys. I'm north and east.
Oh.
Yeah. For you to go to
think Buffalo, New York to Detroit.
Something like that. I guess the biggest U.S. town to me is Malone, New York, and you've probably never heard of that anyway.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I'm near Malone.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So
Oh, come
you
on.
like living in Canada?
nice.
Kind of don't have a choice. It'd be a great country if it wasn't for, the government and politicians.
Yeah,
Well,
and
we can say
all
that
the
about
damn
America
snow.
too.
Same shit, different place, I guess. Oh, sorry for the language.
Have you not been paying attention?
No, but I'm new to being on
fire.
panels, so I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I know certain people have certain rules, and
Hey, how fucking dare you swear on my panel, eh?
hey,
Don't fucking swear, you hoser.
you Canadian idiot.
You dirty Canuck, eh?
You Canadian idiot.
I don't care. YouTube
All right.
doesn't monetize these. If they do, then okay, great, whatever. I don't care because this is just us hanging out. I've got
Okay,
good
cool.
to make money.
Oh
Very
yeah,
little
RAV4 is always in the bushes, and even if he's not, he'll rewatch it. Anything that's left up, he'll rewatch. Guarantee it.
Where is Rav?
He's in bed. He said he was going to sleep at 5:30 a.m. his time for Boss Man's stream.
Rav is
Yeah.
editing Instagram posts as we speak.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm sure I'll be a featured player on that one because I've been on the camera the whole time doing
Oh,
nothing.
especially when you're full screen. He loves that.
Oh, he was getting those guys good tonight. He
Yeah.
got
I
Yeah,
haven't
Zach,
even
you got Bryce.
Zach, you got Bryce.
Yep.
got me,
Yep. Got a 91 Mustang.
Yeah,
but I had to know that was coming though.
Well, I said you first. You didn't hear that?
I guess I played it smart by joining after he went to bed, like hopping up on a live after he went to bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like
If you're
Sublime
leaving it
says, he's lurking. He ain't sleeping.
Yeah.
Boosted said, Tennessee tradition, beat Bama, smoke a cigar.
There you go.
Where did he say that?
He's got a thing on Facebook. Him and Brett smoking a cigar.
He's been posting a lot of college football Facebook stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something, dude. That Brett, what they were doing to him was so funny before takeover.
Oh, dude, that was one of the highlights for me, for sure.
I'm telling you, man.
I can't remember his name now. The kid that was messing with him. The young one.
Can anybody define irony? Swearing at us to quit swearing. Sorry, Shell. I'll put on my my Sunday best.
Sunday best.
So, how is everybody doing this evening? Mrs. GoFast in the bedroom is like, oh my lord.
Other than me want to throw a phone at the window because YouTube just won't stop crashing every 5 minutes for me.
That sucks.
Well, you need to go ahead and talk with YouTube.
Yeah. Good luck with
Tell
that.
him how you feel, Zach.
But anyhow, guys, it's 1 o'clock here. I'm going to bed. You guys have a great night. Charlie, thanks for having me up, and I'll talk with y'all later on.
Good night, Gary.
Thanks for popping in, brother.
Later, Gary.
Mrs. GoFast says bye.
Bye.
I could stay up all night. I have no bedtime because I don't use it.
Got another slot up on the panel. Who's coming in?
It doesn't work for me, so I don't need one.
Come on, Ford Blue.
Good lord.
Get another one of Sublime Sons up here.
Yes, come up. We would like. We want you.
Let's get the Brady Bunch going here.
Yeah.
All we need is RAV4, MJI. I'm sure there's somebody I'm missing here. No.
Good night, Marcia.
Oh, yeah. We're doing it pretty good.
Good night,
Jim. I'm putting the camera on right now.
Hi.
Yes, I changed my picture forever.
Kim says hi.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Your banana bread looked amazing.
Yeah, I had 2 pieces of it today and yesterday.
Oh, thank you.
It's almost gone.
Is that like the only home cooked thing you've eaten this week?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Sounds like it. Nothing but banana bread.
I do cook, but I don't cook until holidays.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. You know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, the important ones. No, every now and then we'll get stuff. I mean, my dad was a great cook, and she got a lot of my dad's recipes. She can make a killer pepper steak. She can make a killer chicken cacciatore, pork tenderloin, beef stew.
Hang on a second, guys.
Yeah, chicken parmesan. Yeah, dude, she got a lot of
Chicken parmesan.
Oh yeah.
That all sounds amazing, and I never met a pepper steak I didn't like. So.
Oh, dude, her pepper steak is fire. I make it in the frickin'. Then we make blueberry muffins. So I eat like 4 blueberry muffins with my pepper steak.
Hey, blueberry muffins are dangerous. Once you start, man, that's worse than potato chips.
Oh my God, it is.
So what about you, Sublime? You got any more rides planned for your car this year, or are you pretty much just going to cruise it a bit and call it a season?
Probably just cruise a little, unless I find a car show that's close to me and worth going to. Probably just cruise a little bit, put it away.
Yeah.
I'm still usually looking for car shows here and there. So.
At least you guys seem to have decent stuff around your neck of the woods. Me, if I want to go to like decent car shows, I got to drive pretty far. All this shit around here, it's all racers.
Oh, dude, yeah. You name it, it's out here, dude. We got muscle, we got freaking exotics up to yin yang.
Out here it's racers and diesel trucks. That's all that you ever see at shows and at the drag strip.
The trucks I can understand.
But the fart can mobiles, look, they can be they can be as fast as they want to be. I have no interest in watching a Honda go down the track.
Speaking of which, GoFast, did you get a chance to drop that Beamer off yet? I don't know.
Yeah, it's at the shop now.
Cheers, Charlie.
It's Tuesday.
So they haven't come back with a diagnosis yet?
No.
Oh boy. And how long have they had it?
Since Tuesday.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, no, the dude hasn't even worked on it.
Oh, well, what the hell?
I told him when I dropped it off Tuesday, I said, I need the car back Friday because I need to take the car up to Waco with me so I can have it during training.
Oh yeah.
And I called him on Friday, and he says basically the only thing that he's done is charge the battery. I'm like, you sorry son.
So, did you say what part of I Need It Friday did you not understand?
Oh yeah.
If you can't
like,
do it,
well-
don't say you can do it.
Yeah, plain and
He
simple.
didn't even work on it the first 2 days.
Oh,
It just sat there. It's like, dude, it could have sat at my house.
It's one thing if the guy looked at it the first day and he's like, "Listen, I got to wait a week for parts." That shit happens, but
Yeah.
Victor, I'm about an hour and 40 minutes. I go there about every 2-3 weeks to visit family.
Campbell Ford.
Vic's up there in the Northeast. I'm using my new etched glass. Can't even see it with the liquor in it.
Oh, you can kind of see it.
If I would have topped it all the way off, you could have probably seen it better, but I'm not drinking that much bourbon. I can't do it. You'll see me just pass out on the keyboard. There's
Victor, next time I go up to Ottawa, if Campbell Ford still exists, I'll try and get you a dealer keychain or something for your car.
That'd be cool. That's Campbell Ford.
Probably a Ford dealership up there in Canada.
Thanks. I would have never guessed. What's the significance?
They sell Fords in Canada?
No.
It's the Canada Ford.
Does your Mustang have snow chains?
Hey,
they've got Ford is a 2-letter or is a 2-word 6-letter thing in Canada. So Ford, eh?
Ford, eh? It's better
Neither
than
of us
Chevrolet, eh?
Hey, Mark, have you ever heard of a guy called Canadian Cruisin', Kyle?
No.
Yeah, he's a Canadian guy that lives up there. He's got I think an 18 Mustang. 19
Oh,
something.
really?
Yeah. Check him out.
Yeah,
Good
I have
guy.
to check them out for sure, man. Thanks for the recommendation.
No problem, bro.
Aren't Mustangs like super expensive? Like new Mustangs super expensive up there in Canada?
Yeah.
Because
Like stupid.
import tax
Like
or something?
they're stupid expensive, like retarded. But
They're
I mean, I guess it's like
expensive here too,
it's-
but
it's the dealer markups. I mean, if you go on the Ford website, it's not that expensive, but every dealership selling even your basic GTs marked up $7 to $10,000. So,
jeez.
you know, when you start paying Mach 1 money for a GT premium, you have to start scratching your head and asking yourself if it's worth it.
Exactly. I mean, there's a Ford dealership right down the road from me, but you know, I'm not paying $60,000 for a GT Mustang, even $50,000.
I literally have 2 Ford dealerships, and I'm right in between them. I've got one that's like 5 minutes west of me and one that's 5 minutes east of me.
Right?
Crazy.
Cool.
I have none near me at all.
In Tampa, there's no Ford dealerships?
No, I'm closer to Spring Hill, so there's none.
Oh, okay,
Dude.
okay.
I wish my car had that, Victor, a block heater. I think that would be cool.
How is there not a Ford dealership within at least a few miles of you?
Oh,
That's true, Victor. All of my crap has a block heater, and that's the first thing that likes to rust and let go. When you start leaking coolant out of the side of the block, you know it's the block heater. It's never the freeze plugs.
Oh boy.
well, maybe I don't want one.
Yeah, the best way to keep your block warm in the winter is move to Texas.
Well, the thing with a block,
It's close. The only Ford that's close is all the way up to Bayonet Point, and I'm nowhere near there.
How far is that?
I'm in Newport Richey. That's way ahead of in front of me.
Time, distance?
I don't know. I don't ever go down that way.
Well, Google it. I bet you it says 45 minutes or whatever.
Like I live in a
Goodness
town of
gracious.
600. We don't even have a bank machine you can take money out of, but I'm within 20 minutes of a Ford store.
Wait, y'all don't have an ATM?
No, we used to, but the bank closed. The bank closed, and they moved a couple towns over into a I guess one building to consolidate or whatever. So no, I can't even take $20 out anymore where I live.
Wow.
Screw this. This is too cold, eh?
I could walk to an Aldi.
Wait a second. Why is Adam LZ going up against Frederick Osbo? He already lost. I don't know what's happening. All I know is that it's raining and it's not very good competition right now anyway.
It's only 15. That one's only 15 miles from me.
There you go.
There you go. See? This is what I was
I
saying.
didn't know that. I didn't know if you click on the little icon, it shows you how far. I didn't know you click that you have to click on it. It tells you. I just found that out.
See, Zach, you're 15 miles away from a bad life decision.
While I'm
He's
also
got
eating a
two
giant
within
sugar
15 miles of me.
I'm eating a giant sugar cookie.
Like just for an example, I stopped at the Ford place near me. They had a 2016 GT350 with about 12,000 miles on it, and in Canadian it was $79,999, which in your money is about 53K.
Okay, well that's about right.
That's what I figured. It was nice too. It was gray like your Roush was, Sublime.
Oh, gotcha.
Was it
Magnetic metallic?
Okay.
I think it was magnetic metallic, and it had the purplish blue racing stripes.
Are we talking like in speaker here, Sublime?
Maybe.
It's like
In stereo.
In surround where available.
Cheesecakes, yeah. Hey, do y'all remember those awesome cheesecakes? Those of you who were at Party at Mops?
I tried one. Remember, I didn't like it.
You didn't like cheesecake.
Well, never mind then. I was gonna say, I'm married to the person who makes them, so I get them now. But nobody cares. You're just wrong, Sublime.
Sorry, bro. I don't like cheesecake. I tried to tell you guys, man. It was like, no, you're gonna like this one. I was like, no, dude. I'm not.
Why did they send you home, Shell?
You insulted my wife's cooking.
I did not.
How dare you?
You
How
make
dare you,
gorgeous
sir.
tumblers.
Oh, my very last feeling, he freaking killed it.
Pistols at dawn, sir.
Them there fighting words.
Whoa. Shell doesn't like cheesecake either. There's
See?
something broken in my chat room, y'all.
I told you, man. I told you. I'm not alone.
There's a problem in my chat room.
Well, I can disagree. I like cheesecake.
Oh, so see that you couldn't be my son. So there we go. We just proved it.
Unfortunately, Rav4 is not here.
Bryce,
Yeah.
do you know what a cedar shingle is?
Like for a roof?
Okay, see, you might be his son.
Oh God, he guessed.
The wood chipper.
He guessed. He's going off what he previously heard in the stream before.
Fort Blue, yes, it's traditionally at noon. However, I know this dude gets up early, so I want him to have the best chance because we know he can't shoot. So,
Who are we talking about here?
you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Call me fat, insult my wife's cooking. Golly.
Whoa.
You're right. I give you a couple of days off. I'm sorry.
I already said before I even touched any cheesecakes that I do not like cheesecake. You're like, oh no, you're gonna love this one. Like, I don't like cheesecake. Like, I'll be polite. Eat one.
I'm just giving you shit, man.
I know. See, Zach. Oh, look at Zach. Zach don't like cheesecake either.
So he is your son.
I can, Well, that was Zach, not Bryce.
Yeah.
Hey, they could both pass for your son, man.
We got another one.
Oh my Lord. Where's MGI when I need him?
I have to start making some informed decisions about my subscriber base here.
I have a texture problem. That's why I don't like most foods. I can't eat them because of the texture is an issue for me.
I get that. Like
Like if somebody gives me a cupcake, I will literally just take a knife and take the icing off. I don't eat icing for some reason. My parents have tried to figure that out. They're like, yeah, we can see why. It's texture. I'm like, of course it is. Because you know me, I hate texture.
Bryce, I forget. Where do you live again?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, really?
Oh, you're up near Rich.
Yep.
And up near Four Valve Chuckles, too. He's up in PA, I think.
Oh.
What?
Flat-footed shit over the moon? What?
Am I just drunk or is that not making any sense?
It doesn't make sense to me either.
What?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
What are we talking about here?
Someone's gonna shit over the moon?
With flat feet. Downhill Daddy's talking about flat-footed shit over the moon. Here, I will bring it back up because somebody isn't paying attention.
Oh,
No, I can't see it in the comments.
Why can't you see the comments? You got your screen off. What else are you doing?
Oh, no. Okay, all right. It's more up. It was more up. I thought it was like a last few comments. Okay, I saw it.
I had already pinned it once before.
Well, yeah, no, I was looking at this. Just stop.
Wake up, little Susie. It's time to go home.
No, it's time to go to bed, bro. I'm tired.
What are you talking about? It's Saturday night.
Yeah, I know that. Oh, my God. And now my cat's jumping up behind me on the chair here. What are you doing, cat?
Pussy's climbing up on you, huh?
Yeah.
The cat's trying to say, hey, take me out.
Got to fight it off. It comes always showing up.
Well, they say you have to fight it off when you buy a Shelby.
Sure.
I don't know. I felt pretty damn sexy when I was just driving one. It wasn't even mine. And I am not a sexy man.
That's right, Shell. I'm an old man now.
I've got bigger titties than you do.
I'm bigger than you. I'm higher than you on the food chain.
I've got a crap on deck that could choke a donkey.
Okay.
Oh,
I've got bigger hunks of corn in my crap.
See, that's a good one. That's a good one. See, we were talking about accents, and he's like, "Oh, my Irish and my Australian always sound the same," and I'm like, "Well, that Scottish one sounded pretty good."
It's probably because my mom's Scottish.
Well, that makes a bit of sense there, doesn't it, lad?
I've been beaten with a wooden spoon.
Christ, not the wooden spoon.
When my mom gets mad, she sounds like Willie.
My ma almost broke me back with one. But her wooden spoon was this fucking long.
She uses it to stir her haggis.
Oh, my God.
We got somebody. Ford Blue is in the house.
What's up, ladies?
What's up, sir?
Huh?
What's up, ladies?
What's up, sunshine?
My wife is trying to get me to embarrass myself.
That's easy.
What's going on, Ford Blue?
Still doing that shit.
Getting it all organized.
Oh, yeah. Trying to figure out what's what and the whole.
Is that your most recent shipment of LS parts in there?
Whatever.
The LS parts are in the septic tank, Matt.
What you got there?
Hey,
Here, little guy.
I'll take some LS parts if it's going to make me some good money. Otherwise, I don't give a flying fuck.
What you got in the box there, guy?
That's the right way to look at it.
I'd love to see what is in the box.
Which box?
The box you're packing or unpacking. I don't know. What's in the box? Oh, trash. Is that trash or what is that?
I don't know.
A variety of everything.
Are those valve springs?
No, they're shock springs for these RC cars.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have RC
Hold on.
Parts. RC Parts Depot in Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah.
You need gas engines. You need electric engines. You just call Ford Blue. He will
Nah, it's not quite like that, but kind of, sort of, and close.
Well, if Ford Blue doesn't have it, he knows where it's at.
If he doesn't have it, it doesn't exist.
No,
He's the Maury
it
Wiggs.
ain't like that.
He's the Maury Wiggs from Goodfellas of RC parts.
Our wigs don't come off even underwater.
Not quite like that, guys. I mean, I have a pretty good little collection, but it's not quite that bad.
Mrs. GoFast wants me to do Gru from Minions. You know, does the
Gru?
Let's hear it.
Despicable Me. That's it. So sometimes I don't get it right off the bat, but I'll try. So it's time for bed, little girl. I do a much
Jesus.
better Russian accent. It's very
It sounds like Ford Blue just took a bag of Chips Ahoy and put it right in front of the microphone. It was just.
No, I'm moving shit around, man.
I know. It's just if Salty was here, I guarantee you he would have been like, "Holy shit, my finger Bluetooth in my ass! What the hell?"
Bluetooth up my ass.
Right.
dang old blue teeth, dang on chewing a hole in my head. Yep. You can tell the more I drink, the more I lean this way. By the end of the night, I'll be like, it was a good step.
The drunker Charlie gets, the more he gets a Carolina squat.
I mean, you know, okay. Point.
Come on, you'd have to be drunk to do that to a truck. I'm sorry.
No shit. Or
Drunk don't fit. Don't no. I've been drunk working on a car, and I didn't do that shit, so it isn't drunk, dude.
Smoking meth.
No, I've done that too, and I didn't do that either. So, no. I think that. All right, so I think here's my opinion.
Okay.
I think they've got the same mental infuction that these people do that think that you can be a chick if you want to. Same mental infuction. They got that same fucking broken brain shit.
I'm non-binary. Don't judge my truck.
Don't judge my truck.
Right. Same fucking line of brain thought. Yep. Motherfuckers. You know what? I've had some pretty I've done some weird shit in my life, but I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
But he won't do that.
You'll have to excuse my wife for a second.
That's one of those things. That's one of those things. Do you have to suck a dick to know you don't like sucking dick?
right.
My dog just rammed her head into the side of the coffee table. What'd you say, Ford Blue?
I said it's do you have to suck a dick to know that you don't like to suck dick?
Well, I mean,
Oh
there's
my
a first
God.
time for everything.
At least once, yeah.
That should be on a shirt somewhere. That definitely should be on a shirt somewhere.
Did she just say at least once? I'm sorry, I'm a dude. I don't even have to suck a dick to know I don't want to suck a dick.
Oh my God.
No, it's directed only at dudes.
Charlie, can you fit all that on a glass?
Not on a glass, not on one of these, but I can put it on a tumbler. I'm gonna have her make you don't have to suck a dick to know you don't like sucking dick on a tumbler. And then on the back, following a bunch of dots, well, maybe once.
That's
Oh my God.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
Women.
I mean, it's an idea. Who's paying for it? We'll make it.
Shell said, "Don't knock it until you've tried it." I'm good.
I'll knock
I'm
it. That's good.
No,
Shell says, "Don't knock it till you tried it."
yeah, no, I'm good.
Shell, I don't have to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge to know it's a bad idea.
Well, I might jump off a bridge because, see, all right, check it out. I used to live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I used to go to Lake Mead.
Right.
This was 28 years ago or some shit. I was 16, so whatever the fuck that is. And we used to go out to Lake Mead, and one of the cliffs that we used to go to was nearly story and a half, maybe 2 stories. Maybe it was even more than that. I know that when you look down, the people look damn near like ants down there, and we jumped off of it for fun. So now I'm not going to say that I wasn't intoxicated, but it was a blast. So jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge, possibly.
The answer to that one is a solid no.
Why?
The Golden Gate Bridge is a known suicide location because
but I'm not talking about jumping off of it for suicide. I'm talking about jumping off of it as fun, jumping off into the water.
Right, but most of the time when you jump off from the bridge into the water, it is fatal.
Oh,
that's what they do. The Golden Gate Bridge is a known place to kill yourself by jumping into the water.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
because the water is so choppy between Alcatraz and
the current coming from the Atlantic, what the fuck, Pacific into the bay, San Francisco Bay, is so strong you can't swim to either land, even if you do survive.
So, GoFast.
Is
there something that you're not telling us? Because you know a lot about San Francisco.
I was born there.
Do you secretly have a Prius park there?
I was born in San Francisco.
Oh no!
I was, Hey, do you know why? Do you know why the blondes in San Francisco don't wear mini skirts?
Because their balls will show.
Yeah, it's actually because their balls will hang out.
No, I was born in San Francisco, and I lived a good portion of my life in San Francisco and the Bay Area, surrounding that area: Oakland, Hayward, Castro Valley, San Lorenzo, San Leandro.
So I was born in California too. I was born in Sonora, an hour from Modesto.
Rich, you're crazy.
My sister lived in Modesto for a long time.
I still got family out there.
But yeah, my sister's the only relative I have left in California. She's up in Pioneer, up in the mountains.
I got my father out there, my brother, all my cousins. Basically, everybody on my father's side of the family's out there.
GoFast, let me ask you, up by those mountains, is there a lot of good twisty roads, I bet?
Yes, actually. I thought that it would be an amazing road to drive if I had a vehicle that was worth driving up there.
Oh,
when I drove up there, it was a fucking Hyundai Sonata.
We almost hit an elk.
But we did almost hit an elk, so that was fun.
It's not a lot of fun.
It's not a lot of fun. It's not a great car. It's not a great car. I promise you.
A Korean rickshaw.
It is a piece of shit. It's very bad. I promise you this. You do not want to drive it. At least
space.
Nice.
She said, do not touch anything.
Do not touch.
Do not touch.
In Soviet Russia, Lada drives you.
In Soviet Russia, you do not drive car. Car drives you. Yes. Now, whenever I read a lot of Tom Clancy, my Russian accent starts surfacing again. I do relatively decent Russian accent. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great.
You sound more Belarus, comrade.
Belarus. You know this? Don't put things in
Look
my
at here. I don't know what the hell is Belarus shit. I don't know what you're talking about here.
It's in Hungary. God. Come on.
I was just.
10mm. You're always hungry.
Oh my God. Never mind.
There you
I was
go.
just throwing a
Attack
different
of the
accent.
10mm Mafia.
Did the work?
What?
I gotta work.
You got to work?
Yes.
Where do you got to work?
Nowhere.
I gotta work.
Do you have a part-time job, Zach?
No. I'm doing college right now. I'm trying to get through the second year, which is also living crap.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need me to jump off here so you can concentrate?
I have been doing work for so long. The work is getting. I'm on my second year, and I'm already about done. Being like, I'm done. Goodbye. I can't take no more of it. It's getting to the point where I can't deal with no more of it because it's hard and it's killing me now.
Victor, yeah, because of the little tiff yesterday, the wife and I, yeah. And we're going to, we bought cigarettes and, but I'm not going to stay on it. I'm going to go back to fighting it again.
It's all right. It takes time. Yes, Shell, I know exactly what Yubvoilmat means.
See, Poor Blue, what I recommend and what I really recommend is if you guys really want to do it, you're going to have to do it one at a time. One of you quits, and I mean quits for 30, 60, 90 days, whatever it takes to make it fully official. And then this way, you're there to support her to try. Hell, do it, you know what I mean? But obviously now, if she says she tried to quit first, that means you don't smoke in the house anymore. You go outside and have your smoke. You see what I'm saying? Which isn't a lot to ask. And then vice versa. Once she quits, she helps you.
I switched
Here's the thing. So the wife and I have both found out that when we're sitting around in the living room, hanging out, drinking coffee, watching TV, that's when we smoke the most. When I'm on the live stream with you guys, I found that I smoke a lot. If I'm actually working, then I don't smoke a whole lot, but it just depends on my mood too. If I'm in a fucked up ass mood, I smoke a lot. So it just depends on the situation. That one pack, which is here, I've smoked a half a pack throughout the whhole day. So
compared to what you were doing.
Yeah. I do have a vape. I bought one of those fucking soul throwaway vape things, and I've been trying to do it instead of cigarette as much as possible, but I still have been smoking, yes.
Yep.
Since yesterday when we had a little tiff.
Vic, to answer your question, hang on a second, guys. I'm going to steal the screen here for a second, and I won't forget this time, I promise. Vic, tonight I am on Firestone and Robertson, Texas straight bourbon, and that was full last night.
You smoke cigars, Bryce? Yeah?
Yeah.
Earth to Bryce. Earth to Bryce.
Son.
Damn it, son, don't you hear me?
Hey, you! Answer the man.
You know Rav is filming this, right?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah,
Looking for his ammo.
I switched exclusively to my vapes, and it is cheaper than smoking by a lot. And, you just got to settle on a flavor that you actually like and stick with it. And then whenever you feel like having a cigarette, take a few drags off this thing until you're normal again. Then you can drop the nicotine level down. Like I started off at 15. This is 6. So, but whenever I decided to quit smoking, I just did this and I stopped smoking because I just had that mental, I'm gonna do this instead, and it worked. Now I
Well,
can't.
fucking goody for you.
I'm just trying to give you advice, encouragement. You got this.
We've quit before, and it's, I don't know, just sometimes. All right, so here, I'll tell you the fucking what happened. I
It's
think I may have
complicated.
already told you. I may have already told people. There was an issue with the wife's bank statement, and there was a slight issue, and she got a shitty ass attitude and wouldn't listen, and she stormed off, hopped in the truck, and went and got cigarettes, and we fucking started smoking. Deal with it.
I mean, it's honestly, it's up to you. If you're not gonna do it, then it's hey, nobody's
I'm
here.
gonna quit. No, see, we had a tiff. All right, so there was the little our gear mesh wasn't for fucking. It was not meshing. Period. And so when she went and bought cigarettes, I said, "Fuck you, then. I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit no more." Being a dick. You know how it is when you're throwing a tantrum.
Yep.
Especially when you're dead asleep, and the tantrum is. I was dead asleep, and I got woke up out of a dead sleep with her being pissed off. Okay,
Uh-oh.
so
Never a good time.
that was it. It fucked almost my whole day up. I mean,
yeah.
it only lasted a couple of hours, but. And then when I was like, "Did you even look at your bank statement?" No. I was like, "Then what the fuck is the problem?" She said, "Well, I just seen these 3 charges." Did you even look?
No.
You didn't scroll down and look or nothing? No. Well, why don't you do that? So it was a small, minor war that lasted a couple of hours, and then everything was all better.
Yep. And no, Shell, we are not. We are anything but.
Yeah.
We are not normal. We are the most abnormal people I know.
But hold on. Are we normal in an insane world, or are we insane in a normal world?
I'll go with option A on that one.
Okay. See, I mean, we can get real fucking deep on these questions. And I tell you what, with the current situation going on in society right now, oh fuck, dick.
Oh, fuck.
I'm thinking maybe we're normal in an unnormal world. These motherfuckers are insane.
I'll give you that one.
And honestly, if it's the other way around, then just call me batshit crazy. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, honestly. I mean,
Right.
the other people have this just chilling right next to them in their living room.
And frankly, I have to say, if these other motherfuckers are normal, I don't want to be that.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. This is my AK-12 shotgun.
What movie is that from? If some of that is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Right?
I actually have 2 firearms within immediate reach of me right now.
But Zach, is it really the bottom of your bed if your head is there?
Yes.
Right. No shit. I've seen that too, and I was going to ask basically that. Why?
Wait.
Just because the headboard's at the other end, that doesn't make it the fucking top of the bed.
Right.
Exactly.
Wait.
So there is no bottom of the bed, is what you're saying.
Well, it depends on how you look at it, but kind of.
So the bottom of the bed is wherever your feet are.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. That's how I see it.
Okay.
You know what's funny? In the
Well, I'm gonna write this down. Come on, let me get my pen.
semi truck, the bunk is always oriented to where your head is on the driver's side. It's not because you have to. It's because all of the controls for the sleeper and everything are right there. The light switch, the radio controls, the AC controls, all that stuff is oriented on the driver's side of the cab. So you have to sleep with your head on the driver's side if you want to manipulate everything.
Right.
I've never noticed that. And even in a truck that didn't have that, my 99, the Freightliner, there was nothing in there. But I always slept with my head on the driver's side. And I even parked to where the driver's side of the truck would not be canted downhill. Like if I was that way, I would flip around and pull in the opposite way. So the driver's side of the truck was slightly uphill. It never occurred to me to just switch positions. So ingrained.
Yeah, happens.
Tangent. Sorry. Mark, why is your camera off?
Why is my camera off?
Yeah. What's this? Oh, little burnout.
Is that better?
Okay, yeah.
It was catching up to
Turn
me.
it right back off. Turn it back off for a second. I just noticed something. Why is that not a Calypso right there?
That was my first Fox.
Okay.
That was the 1995 liter T5 car.
He was doing some millimeter calculations. That's why he had it off.
That is not a 95.
No, a 90. It was a 1990 LX, and it had the 5 liter and it had a T5. It was also a 308 gear car, pretty slow.
No, the way you said that, I was like, it's not a 95.
It may have had tags for a 95.
Maybe in Canada they're 95s, eh?
Oh yeah, we only get a new model every 25 years.
In Canada, you don't get new Mustang. New Mustang gets you.
If the government says it's okay.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. And why is your camera off there, Sublime?
What's up?
For the same reason that mine's off.
Yes, RAV4.
RAV4's not in here.
But he will be rewatching. That's the problem.
Hey,
It's all for the ganja.
That car right there was in my rear view mirror a lot that weekend. Just saying. Even when I was in Funky's car, that car was in my rear view for a moment.
Well, it blew past you once, and then it rolled away from you another time.
We all know this, okay? You don't
That's
have
funny.
to
Funky bragged about how he took me at the light, but he never mentions the roll race.
Hey, do you really want to be the guy that brags about beating a 350 horsepower Fox?
I'm talking about Funky bragging, not me.
Do you really want to be that guy?
Hold on. I never bring that up. Funky is the one that continues to bring that up. Let's be clear on that.
Hey, Funky's fixing to have shirts made, I bet.
Well, yeah, he's freaking hanging to that thing like it's freaking, that's his trophy for the rest of his life. You know what I mean? I beat Sublime.
Hey, let him have his win, okay?
Oh, God.
Chef Shade Tree, what's up, man?
What's up, Chef?
What's up, Chef?
Been here? Have you been on my channel before? I don't know if you have.
He's a good dude.
I've seen him. Yeah,
He's been here. He usually goes into Funkies and Sublimes.
Yeah, I've seen him. So what's
He's
up,
got
man?
a bunch of Mustangs.
Oh, sweet.
You know, he's a good guy just because of that. That doesn't really mean shit. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're a good person, you know. But you got a Mustang, multiple Mustangs.
It just means I don't think he's a Chevy guy.
You got to you got your foot in the door, okay?
Right.
No, I've seen him in Mob's chat a lot. I've seen him in Funky. I've seen him all over the place. So thank you for stopping into mine. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, I got a joke for you guys.
Uh-oh.
What do you call a Ford Windstar full of dildos driven by a lesbian?
Holy shit. I don't even know.
A Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, my God.
Okay, then. We'll take it, sir. We'll take it. Oh, yes. You came
This
in.
is fun. An actual stream you can actually say bad words on.
Yeah, see, I am monetized, but I don't really monetize my lives because I don't care. I'm not. I mean, I'll leave it up. I mean, if they decide to demonetize it, okay, whatever. They're not going to strike my channel for bad language.
Because I don't think I could be on a panel and completely go the whole thing without swearing. I don't think I could.
No, there are channels far larger than mine that the hosts regularly swear in their videos. They don't edit them. They don't bleep them. They don't do anything. It's just they swear. So if they can get away with it, by God, I can too.
There's a really big channel that several of us listen to, and he says a lot of shit, and he's fucking monetized.
Right?
Peg?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
Peg?
I was thinking Alex Flores.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking zip ties and bias plies.
Yep.
I don't watch that, so I don't know it.
Yeah. I was thinking of.
Alex definitely swears on his.
No.
Lots
This guy right here.
and lots.
And lots.
This is the guy I was talking about.
And he's also the one that says if you vote, I don't know if anybody's ever heard that, but he said that if you voted for Biden, you should go drink bleach.
I agree with you, man.
Have you guys heard him say that?
No, but that's
I
pretty
agree
funny.
with him 100%. Hey, thank you, sir. He says bourbon money. Thank you, sir.
I don't understand how people voted that man in. I'm Canadian, and I knew that was a bad idea.
You're well qualified to make that decision, sir.
Let's go,
Looking down on
Brandon.
us like, what are you doing, you crazy hosers?
I can't say anything. We voted a jackass in as well, so
I don't even know who your government is.
that's exactly my point. I wish I didn't know who my government was.
Does that just mean that us as Americans are arrogant, uninformed, or that y'all just don't matter?
My response to that is, what are you fucking jealous? Fuck you. Because yeah, we're arrogant. We fucking built our country and we're able to do that. So fucking what? Build up your little country, build up a fucking infrastructure, and then you can be arrogant to the other cocksuckers too. What, you're mad at us because we have ice in our gas station fucking pop machine?
What?
Some of these other countries don't have ice.
Canada has plenty of ice.
Not that one, motherfucker. Some of these other countries that whine about us being arrogant and all that, they don't have ice. They don't have air conditioners. They go to a restaurant, they don't get ice in their drink. We have ice in our gas stations.
The only reason I don't have ice in this one is that it melted.
See, nobody didn't even understand that. See, I'm just rambling, I guess, huh?
No, it came at a really awkward point because we were talking about Canada's government. Why do I keep saying that? Canada's government. And I posed that joking question, and you're like, I'm going off on a rant because fuck Canada is what it sounded like. And I was like,
No. You said because we're arrogant and all that. And then I just picked up on that fucking arrogant part about other countries thinking that the Americans are arrogant. Too fucking bad. Build your country infrastructure so you can.
I was talking about Canada.
Oh, Canada. Yeah.
And he's like, fuck.
Canada doesn't have to be hard because they have us at their side.
That's not wrong.
Although Canada is closer to Russia than the most of the continental United States, but they will hit you before they hit us.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
I mean, it's not a lie. I mean, Alaska is only like 50 some odd miles across that strait from Siberia.
The Bering Strait.
That's the one.
I only know that because of Deadliest Catch.
I couldn't remember the name of it, but that's what was screaming in the back of my mind. I just didn't want to spit it out and make myself sound like a retard.
Yeah, no, I think nobody cares about Canadian politics. That's like literally we had our last election and they had 41% of people turn up to vote.
Damn, only 41% of your country votes?
Yeah, they
They
don't want to leave
figured
the house. No,
probably going to be cheated any fucking way, like in the U.S.
exactly.
And honestly, I don't know the numbers, the percentage of our country that actually voted this year or this last election. All I know is that I did, and it didn't matter.
Yeah, same for me, man.
I was upset about
Only the dead people voting mattered.
that. Yeah, that's not a lie. That's not a fucking lie right there. Jesus Christ. I mean, how can they get away with nope. No politics on GoFast. Next subject, please. I can't get into those discussions because I go off on a tangent and I don't want to do that.
I understand. The shit's infuriating.
It is.
Yep.
It really is. My breath.
I don't know anything, so I'm going to try.
I've got 90 proof on the breath.
I've got graham cracker and chocolate milk on the breath.
God, you sound old right now.
You know, I
just
realized I'm hungry.
It's Saturday night, guy. What are you doing?
Graham crackers and chocolate milk, dude. It's a perfect time for it.
It actually sounds good.
Hell yeah.
I mean, yes, it does. Of course, it sounds good. But I'm just giving him shit because why are you not like partying, drunk, hanging out, having a good time? You.
That's what the 10 millimeter is for, bro.
Why is it that every time I go on a live stream, I'm hammered? Soul searching time.
Like you're hammered?
No, I'm not hammered. But I am.
Yeah, I lost my 10 millimeters down in Car Mob's engine compartment.
I had 5 or 6 glasses of bourbon today and 2 beers.
You're right, Rich. He is cool, and their community out there in Toronto for the Foxes is pretty impressive. I'll be going up next year. I'm looking forward to that. A lot of nice cars up there.
That's actually a hike for you, isn't it?
It's like 5.5 hours.
Jeez.
But it's the only place where I'm going to get a swap meet where I might find parts I need for my car.
What do you need?
Oh, a little bit of everything. No, but right now I'm trying to plan how I'm going to put the engine together. Not sure exactly, like we were talking about the other day. I need to find a set of heads. I'm going to need a cam, a few little things here and there.
A boot.
Well,
Some long tube headers.
I have long tube headers right now.
Oh.
That I'm not going to use.
Well, you
not even a little bit going to use, and they're like new.
Well, you piqued my interest, Ford Blue. We will talk.
I've been trying to sell them for 150 or best offer plus shipping for 6 months now.
Really?
It'll cost.
And they're like new.
We have a sale.
Well, we will have a talk about that, you and I.
All right.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have one more smoke and then I'm heading to bed.
Wait. It's past midnight on Saturday night.
Oh my god! I had to work today. I had to get up early today. Well, sort of early.
Excuses, fucking excuses.
Actually, I didn't have to get up that early.
Excuses.
I didn't have to get up till 8 o'clock, so I'm a little off there.
Hey, I woke up at like 1:30 today.
1:30 in the morning?
No, the other one.
Oh, yeah. See, exactly. That's why you're up.
I went to bed at 4:30, 4 something in the morning.
Yeah. See, now you're trying to drag me in your rabbit hole. I got fantasy football. I got to freaking check out in 9 hours.
I woke up at 8:30 this morning because the AT&T cocksucker banging on the door wanting to know if he could get in my backyard so he could get on the fucking pole to mess with the fucking AT&T wiring for one of the neighbors. Fucking douchebag. And he beat on the fucking door like a cop too.
Oh, hell no.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wrong house, motherfucker.
I was dead asleep and woke up from that this morning. I was pissy. I opened the door. I said, "What do you want?"
Well,
What?
Well, when you get woke up like that, it kind of pisses you off.
Yeah, especially
Damn
when
right
you
it does.
have to be awake and you're just trying to chill. Somebody's banging on the door. Oh, I'd have showed up with a shotgun in my freaking hands and be like, "What?"
How bad do you want to get that connection on that pole?
He doesn't even use AT&T. It's for the neighbor. That sucks, bro.
Yeah, no, that starts the day off wrong.
Hey, Rich, I did that when I was younger.
did what?
Stay up all night long talking to somebody on a phone and then go to bed. We'll wake up and then, that I ain't done that shit forever, except for hanging out with you guys. So
Yep,
basically the same fucking thing, I guess, huh?
pretty much.
Yeah,
Except this
same
is
fucking thing.
in-
Hang out with you fuckers all night long. So what? Shell stayed up all night talking to a friend too?
It happened to all of us. I mean, hell, when me and Mrs. GoFast first met, believe it or not, she was living in Wichita, therefore Blue. When we first met,
I know.
we spent, oh God, it must have been close to 48 hours on the phone,
Right?
just talking. And that was like me in the sleeper of my truck, about to go to sleep. And then I decided I would check my messages, and there she was. And we started talking, and then we called each other, and we were on the phone pretty much ever since for the next 2 days. So I was
right. So my wife worked at Pizza Hut from 7 until 4, and I worked from 4 until midnight. That's where we met. And I'd get home about 12:30-ish, and he said, yes, she said, yep, I stayed up all night talking to a friend too. Right on, guys.
I'm gonna put
So
this back.
she had to get up and go to work, but when I got home from work at 12:30, 12:45, about 10 minutes after I got home, she'd call me. And we'd sit there and talk on the phone for an hour, hour and a half until she had to go to bed because she had to be at work early as hell.
I didn't know his price jumped out.
Later, Bryce.
Later, Bryce.
Later, Bryce.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Ford Blue. When I first started dating my wife there, the conversations would last hours and hours and hours. And they still do sometimes.
Ours do every day. That's how come I'm getting fat. And I don't get nothing done because I like to hang out with her. We eat, we hang out, we watch TV, we sit on the couch. I like her too much. I figured out what my problem is. I would get a whole lot more shit done if I liked her less.
Right.
But I like her too much. So I'm good with just sitting there on the couch, hanging out. Even if we ain't doing nothing but watching the stupid ass TV, I'm good.
Well, you know what? That is awesome. You don't find that every day, so you should
Nope.
cherish
And I get it, man.
You know, I'd say we've been together 25 years, been married 24 years, and we still like each other.
That's what's up. You don't find that every day, bro.
Right? Some don't find it at all.
Some don't even know it exists, man.
True story.
And some are just fucking stupid.
Yep. My old man used to always say, life's like a parade. You're either in the parade, watching the parade, or you have no fucking clue there's a parade.
Woody! What's up,
Woody Metal?
What's up, buddy?
Bam! What is going on, Woody? welcome, and thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Was something funny there, Sublime?
Yeah, thank you for joining.
But am I not allowed to be polite to my guests now?
No.
For a touch-up appointment, press 3.
This fucking guy over here.
For an appropriate rabbit hole conversation, press 6.
I think everybody swallowed the blue pill tonight.
I
Talk
promise
shit about Salty.
I'm not blue pilled. I promise that shit.
To talk
Not
shit
even
about
a
Salty,
little bit.
press 0.
Oh, damn, Chef. You know what? I'm in the same boat sometimes. It takes me forever to go to sleep. And as a trucker, that really sucks.
Well, it must be hard to sleep on the road like that, being a trucker. I couldn't imagine.
Milk helps
Welcome
to
back
sleep.
to the panel.
Milk helps to sleep. Drink milk.
Yeah, it sucks. It's all good.
All right, guys, I'm going to hop out. I'm going to go crash.
All right, Matt, you have yourself a good one, buddy.
All right, Martin, take care. Freaking Zach, take care. 4 Blue, Sunshine. We'll see you later, LS Lover.
Thanks for joining us.
That's all right. You're gonna go dream about wood tonight.
I got it in my truck, bro. I don't need to dream about it.
To exit the chat, press 0 or just
The rich cedar fragrance.
Yeah. Oh, my God. All right, later, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Later, Sublime.
Later, Sublime.
You dick. Had to get
And there were 4.
You know he heard it before he left. That's the key. And he's probably going to try to rejoin, but I'm not going to let him.
Oh.
So Sublime?
Yeah. Dick. I'm just messing around.
He said, I heard that.
Told you. Later, bro. You were meant to. I wasn't trying to be all sneaky. And I have switched gears to Yingling.
Oh, you are chasing with a logger, good sir.
Yep, liquor than beer, you're in the clear.
Beer before liquor, never sicker.
Amen. That is right. So we got a couple of spots on the panel. Who's joining? Vic, come on. Rich, come on. Woody,
Shell, Woody.
somebody. Join in. Join on in. We're doing nothing but chit chatting and bullshitting, you know? I mean,
Yes,
only
it'll be fine. I do not care what time I go to bed. Never.
what?
I stay up till 5 in the morning anyway. I don't care what time I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder you need a break from college if you're not going to bed at night.
Right?
I
Nice
don't
shit.
sleep anyway. I try going to bed early. It doesn't work. I had an issue with sleeping before, and I probably still have that same issue again.
See, what nobody knows is that Zach's actually a vampire. So we're in his time zone right now.
What's wrong with vampires?
Nothing at all.
I
Although it
like
depends on the
vampires.
brand.
Myself, I like vampires.
Yeah. Just depends on the brand.
If
And
I could pick any mythical creature, it would be a vampire.
an Anne Rice vampire or Bram Stroughton or who?
One that goes around fucking ending people. Stays up all night, lives forever, sucks blood, the fucking mean one.
Until the blood flow stops.
Yeah.
But see, are we talking about Anne Rice? Or are we talking about Bram Stoker or Stroughton?
So, I was thinking along the lines of, shit.
Like Interview with a Vampire or Queen of the Damned?
That's a pretty good one.
I'm more of a Queen of the Damned variety.
The what?
Queen of the Damned.
Oh, I don't believe you. I think you're more along Twilight.
No, God, come on. That didn't even enter the chat. How do I put somebody in timeout from here? Hang on. No, fuck no. Now see,
Brokeback Vampire.
When I was on my first deployment to Iraq, I was in Kuwait. I needed something to watch because I was bored off my ass waiting to get shipped up north.
Okay.
At the post exchange that they had there, you can get DVDs, and I had a laptop with a DVD player. So I'm like, I was looking around and I see Twilight.
Princess Diaries.
See Twilight. Twilight's almost as embarrassing as Princess Diaries, okay? But I saw Twilight. I watched it, and I actually kind of liked it.
Hey, it's a good show to watch with your kids.
I admit it. I kind of liked the first Twilight movie, but then it fell.
I watched them all with my daughters.
It fell all the way apart in the last ones. I couldn't watch the last ones.
So, have any of you guys watched Vampire Diaries?
My wife watched that. I didn't watch it.
All right. So, off Vampire Diaries, I really liked Klaus. And off of the original, I really liked Klaus. That motherfucker didn't care. He would kill anybody, broad daylight. He didn't give a shit. It was, you were not when he had that fucking, yeah, for a while he was able to go out in the daylight, but he didn't care. In the middle of, it didn't matter. In the middle of a big ball dance, he would go right in the middle, and if you were going to be his food, fucking your food. I like that.
All right. Also, there's True Blood to consider. You ever seen
Yeah,
True Blood?
I like True Blood.
I want to do bad things with you. I love that song.
Yep.
Hammer in the head.
That was a good show.
Yep. What was the
vampires
chick's name?
Huh?
I was trying to think of what the chick's name was.
In what?
True Blood.
Oh, which one? The main girl?
Yeah, not the main. I was a fan of the redhead.
God, it's been so long since I've seen that. I don't even remember who's who. But
Jessica.
Wait a minute. We got somebody here. Chef Shade Tree. What's up, bro? Before I know it's you, give me a shaka. Give me a what's up. Okay, that's what's up. Chef Shade Tree in the house. Turn your phone.
Hey, Chef.
Rotate. Auto rotate. There you go. What's up, Chef Shade Tree? Welcome to the panel.
Oh, I'm doing good, I guess.
What you got going on?
Oh, this thing went all nuts on me. No, it's real small on my screen. I can't see nothing.
That's what she said.
We see you.
Well, there we go. There it comes.
Is it bright in there or what?
What's that?
Is it bright in there or what?
Yeah, it's a little bright in there. I got all the lights on.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
I figured I'd come on and show you guys something here real quick.
What you got?
Sure.
Hang on a second. I'll put you on big screen.
Well, let me see. How can I get this thing? Here we go. Hold on. Oh, Lord have mercy. This thing's a pain in the butt tonight.
Camera, rear facing.
Well, I'm going to have to turn it back up.
Oh, boy. It's all right. We're just watching you right now.
No pressure.
Hey,
Oh, my Lord have mercy. That's not what I want.
What's the people's name in True Blood? The show True Blood?
Yeah.
You remember what the characters' names were? Suki.
Yep.
That's the girl, the main characters. Okay, we got a silver GT right there.
Oh, we got the 92 in there.
Yep, I'm working on it, trying to get this thing figured out.
What's it doing?
Well, I'll tell you. The thing is pumping fuel into the crankcase.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it run rough. The codes that I got out of it last year was that it was the temp sensor was out of range.
It's pumping
the
fuel into the
O2 sensors were wall wacky, and I tell you what, it would bellow black smoke out the back, and it pumped the crankcase full of fuel.
So fuel pressure regulator, O2 injectors sticking open, bad ground.
As you can see, there's the fuel pressure regulator out. I got all the injectors out of it right now. I'm going to go through them. I'm going to clean them out and see if I can get this thing to. Because here's the fuel injectors. I got fuel injectors all over the place here. Here's the fuel rail out of it. Injectors.
I've also had issues with the salt and pepper shakers behind the intake.
Well, see, I'm wondering because it used to run fine, and all of a sudden it just started running rough. See, the salt shakers on this thing are right here. They're loose.
Right. Well, a lot of times they lose connection, and when they short out, the bad connection, they'll cause the injectors to fire funky.
Okay.
So take it apart. What I usually do is take it apart, clean them all, get in there with the little pick and bend the tabs just a little bit, put some dielectric grease in there and plug it back together. Not saying that that's your problem, but that's how I do it.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, I took all the injectors out of it, and that's what I'm trying to do with it. Because I went through, I replaced this sensor here. I replaced this sensor over here, that one. I replaced this one. I put new cap and rotor on it, new plug wires, new plugs, and it still ran rich. I even tried the map sensor too on it.
How about your mass?
Well, the mass, see what there was an aftermarket mass air meter on it. And they had this tube right here was inside the mass air meter. So this one is a factory mass air meter here. So I put it back on, and hopefully it corrects it. Sometime or other.
Does that thing still have cats under it?
No, this has got full BBK exhaust on it, BBK H pipe on it, and Flowmaster mufflers on it.
Okay, so cats ain't clogged, causing it to act fucking stupid.
Nope, no cats on it. It's got full BBK exhaust on it. See, when I got this car, the guy that I got this car from got it from another guy that was trying to make a drag car out of it. He took the air conditioner out of it. The power steering pump was missing in it. It's got 410s in the ass end. It had drag tire. It had slicks on it. Oh, it was just a nightmare. I ended up having to put a rack in it, put a power steering pump on it. What else have I done to it? It's got lowering springs on it. It sits on the ground. He's dang tight. Well, you can see the back end, how far the back end's up. That's the back end, dude. It's got lowering springs on it.
Looks like a solid car, though.
Oh, it is. It's a nice car. It's pretty nice. Got 5-speed. Got tack in them.
Are those cobwebs?
Yeah, oh yeah. This car's been sitting for 5 years.
Oh shit.
Well, I had it out. I finally got it out last year, and I cleaned it up. The body wise, I cleaned it up, and that's when I started working on it last year. But then it's been sitting since last year. I haven't done nothing with it until now.
If it's dumping fuel, I would almost want to say rings, but if it's got good compression, the rings are obviously okay.
Yeah,
Rings
it'll
ain't
run
causing
and
it to
fire
dump
up. It
fuel.
just bellows black smoke out the back. It run. You know how it runs when it's feeding fuel to it. It just sits there and goes blup 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 blup.
Yeah, I would start chasing stuck injectors as well. I don't know. Ford Blue's the master here. Don't listen to a word I'm saying.
I'm not a master. I'm a hobbyist, man.
Okay, well, compared to me, you are definitely the master.
I've
Not
said
a
it once, and I'll
master. I've just had a bunch of them, and I just love them. So that doesn't. I mean, I'm not a master. I don't claim that.
Well, I mean, if not a master, then at least a master debater.
if Ford Blue tells me to do something on my Fox, I'll do it.
Preach, bro. That is the
Well,
truth.
thank you.
Oh my God! Look at. Are we done there, Chef?
I think so. That's the reason why I wanted to come on here tonight and show you guys this.
Well, you came on the right panel because Ford Blue knows all. If you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know it, it doesn't need to be known. T.
Well,
is in the house.
Hey, one low.
It would actually be cool if somebody could figure out another one we have here. But
So,
we think
hey,
we have it almost narrowed down.
Chef, I got a question.
What?
I don't know if you've seen it happen, but I have. On the Fox bodies, if you have an automatic car and you swap in the harness from like the O2 sensor harness from a stick shift car, and you don't move those two little wires in the pigtail where the O2 sensor harness hooks to the main ECU harness right there below the mass air. It'll burn out the injector drivers in the ECU.
Oh, really?
Yep. You said
Well,
that guy was trying to make a hot rod. I was just curious if it was an automatic that was swapped to a stick or vice versa.
I have no idea. That's a good question.
Yeah, you could. If it's an automatic and it's got like an A9L in it, then that would be a stick shift computer, or A9P with a stick shift, then that would be an automatic computer, and the harness either way could be wrong.
Well, see, I've never had a computer out of this thing or anything. I've just been messing with it, you know.
Okay. Well, just a couple of things, man. I just thought I'd throw out there. I've seen these few different issues.
See,
Wonder how you can tell if this is an automatic car or not.
Run the VIN.
Is it an automatic?
No, it's a 5-speed. It's got 5-speed in it.
Pull the kick panel, drop the computer down, and look and see if it's a A9L, A9S, A9P. See what it is.
My donor car is an A9L.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, you said it was an 88 that had been converted to a mass air car.
Right.
Okay.
The T5 car, yeah.
What's up, T?
All I know is that my brain hurts right now.
Nah. It ain't that much information.
Well, I'm also on a fairly limited bandwidth right now.
I just see Canada on Chef Shade Tree's hat.
Well, this thing's got a made in Canada computer in it, but it's not a factory computer. It doesn't look like.
Well, there's your problem, eh?
It's a Canadian Moose computer.
Blame
So the computer might actually be the problem then, man.
Can you see that?
Hang on. Keep it there.
That's not factory. That's not factory, is it?
That does not look like a factory sticker, no.
That looks
What
like
are the numbers on that?
Can you see it?
Get your camera closer to it. All I see is a blurry glare.
It's blurry as shit. Was that a 072?
Yep.
So if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, an 072, isn't that a fucking Ford Taurus ECU?
Hell, I don't know.
What's the letters below it?
It says 073 ECM.
If it's a Fox computer, it should say A9 something, right?
Yep.
Yeah, well, it could, yeah. So, yes, but some of the remanufactured computers don't have the factory stickers on them at all.
Right.
Like they took the
Right.
factory sticker completely off.
You'd have to run those numbers.
You might not even be able to run those numbers.
Yeah, if it's a reman.
I'm just wondering what this thing's all about because I've never really tore into this thing too deeply. I've just been trying to get the dang thing to run right.
But you said it ran good before.
Yeah, it ran when I first got it. It ran good, but then I started, messing with it, trying to fix it, and then all of a sudden one day it just started running rough. I was like, "What the hell's going on with this thing?"
So
and then that's when it was starting to dump fuel in it. And it hasn't run right since. And that was when it first started running bad. That was like 5 years ago.
It's been sitting for 5 years since they had that problem.
Yep.
Good Lord.
Well, the reason why I have this Canadian has is because I was up in Canada for a year. I was up in Canada all of 2018.
Whereabouts in Canada?
I was up in northern BC. You know where Prince George is at?
Yep.
I was west of Prince George up on the 12.
Oh, that's beautiful.
What is that? The Yellowhead Highway?
It's beautiful up there.
Oh yeah. I was up there. I was almost to well, you know where Smithers is at?
No, I just know the big towns over there. I've never been out there myself. I've just seen pictures and such.
Well, I went clear past Vanderhoof and clear up. I was up there by Smithers. Have you ever seen the movie 8 Below with Paul Walker?
No.
That 8 Below movie was filmed on the mountain there in Smithers.
Oh, okay.
What's it called? The Hudson Bay Mountains.
Oh, okay.
That's where I was at. I had them mountains out. The the girl I was staying with, that mountains was out her front window.
Oh.
Yeah,
man,
it was nice.
Because I'm in Canada, but I'm further from that than I am from Texas.
British Columbia is on the west side, isn't it?
Yeah, that's totally on the west coast.
Gotcha. There is no coast on the west side. It's Alaska.
Yeah, fair enough. Yes.
Well, no, there is West Coast. There's West Coast.
Vancouver and whatnot. Yeah.
I was actually on the coast. I was clear up to out to Prince Rupert. Prince Rupert is like 37 miles from the border of Alaska. Prince Rupert is high north as you can get and still be on the ocean.
Wow.
In Canada. After that is, you get in Alaska then. But that's where I was at. I was clear up there. I was up there for a year.
Yeah, so we're trying to get 91 down here to the real world. So he can get Fox parts at a decent price.
I would love that, if anything, just for that.
Hey, you won't like the healthcare, but damn it, you'll like everything else.
Yeah. Paying for the
Who needs healthcare when you have car parts?
Can you even own this?
No.
Exactly.
I can own a 12 gauge or a 12 gauge.
12 gauge.
Okay, I can own a 12 gauge that looks like your great grandfather's 12 gauge.
Okay, so you can't own a semi-automatic 12 gauge.
No.
Can you own this?
Nope. You're not even allowed to have pepper spray in Canada.
What?
Yeah, I swear to God. Not allowed to have a taser.
Almighty.
You're not allowed a taser. You're not allowed to. If you have a radar detector, your car's getting impounded.
Travel south.
Jesus.
Defect. Request political asylum.
Request political asylum. Sell all my shit.
No. Bring the Calypso down.
Well, I meant my house, but yeah.
Yeah. Sell the hoots. Leave
Sell
the
the
moose.
hoots.
You don't need no moose. Okay, my wife wants you to bring the moose.
If I bring the moose, we're gonna fry it up on a grill in steak form.
You should have heard the cry of horror from the bedroom.
I'm sorry, Mrs. GoFast. What is that? That's a
Heard the cry
4-eye. What
of
is that?
horror from the bedroom. What'd you do? Pull out the little weenie?
Those are SVO taillights.
What?
They're actually Cobra taillights.
Oh, my bad.
She says she'll trade you a moose for a donkey.
I don't want a donkey.
It's really dirty here, guys. I didn't realize this car was this dirty.
Okay, where are you and how much do you want for that?
He wants to put that on a 4x4 frame.
What?
That's a nice little coupe.
No, I'm serious. Where are you and how much do you want for that?
This has got a GT40P head Explorer motor. It's got Mac Shorties on it. It's got the pipes on it. It's got the GT, well, not the GT40, but the Explorer intake on it. But we can't get it to run. It will not run.
You can keep the motor out of it. How much do you want for the shell?
It's been all redone. It's been all repainted and everything.
Oh, we lost Ford Blue.
This car is totally restored, except for the interior. Interior's still out of it yet.
Except for that seat. I'm looking.
That's a new carpet.
I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, it's got new carpet in it.
Walk in.
But we can't get the spark and the fuel to be happy at the same time for some reason.
Hang on, the master's back. He'll tell you.
But it's
no, seriously though. How much do you want for the? How much do you want for that?
Hey, Chef.
It's not really for sale.
Chef. Wood and Metal said that the 073 is a 5-speed computer.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Woody.
So that may have it may have burned out the injector drivers in the ECU in there, and because it's an automatic car with an automatic harness.
Oh.
That's my truck build right there.
Hang on a second, guys. What is that?
Chef isn't in Canada, T.
T, bummer that you work tomorrow, but no, I'm not in Temple. I'm close to it. I'm in Nolanville. We're like
right there's the very first Mustang I owned.
That's cool.
Jeez.
That's an 83 GT. T-top car.
Shit, an 83?
Yeah. Well, see, this car comes with black leather interior in it, and I put the 84 GT Recaros in it. Them are 84 GT Recaros.
Yep. I have the same seats.
Nice.
I love those seats.
And it's also, since it's an 83, you know what the front ends are like, but it's got an 84 GT nose on it.
Not a fan of that year.
I have that same nose that I need somebody to trade me for an 85 GT nose.
But when I was young and dumb, I used to race this car. I had a 9-inch cut down in it with 411 gears in it. This car would run. I sold the 9-inch out of it. And it's got an 8.8 in it now.
Nothing wrong with an 8.8. Those things are
Nope.
strong.
I still have the factory taillights. I put the newer LX taillights in it.
8.8s for lighter, stronger, and faster than 9 inches.
Look at his comment.
I forget, but this thing is original mileage too. If you look at the mileage on this thing, this is original miles on this car.
Hold up. Everybody pause. T,
Can you
you
do
were in
that?
Belton and you didn't call me? Come on, bro. I was at home. Well, I didn't get home till late tomorrow.
That's a low mileage car.
But still.
That's 77,000 original miles. I bought this car in '89 with 60,000 miles. That's how many miles I put on this car.
This is GoFast says you're in trouble, T. Big trouble.
You're in big doo-doo, that's what.
Zach got it right.
This car here's got more racing miles on it than it has driving miles.
Nothing wrong with that.
Where are you at,
What else do I have?
Chef?
Yeah,
Where are you at?
Ohio.
Oh, okay. Ohio. I've been there
Ohio.
times. Whereabouts?
You know where Findlay's at?
Yes, I do, actually.
I'm 20 minutes south of Findlay.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I know exactly where that's at. I've been through there multiple times.
I've been nowhere except for New York and Florida, and that's literally just it.
This is an 83 GLX convertible.
Yeah, send that thing to the scrapper.
Turn that
No,
into a 4x4.
This thing runs and drives.
Send it to the
That
four.
thing would be perfect on a 4-wheel drive frame.
Yeah, don't ruin a notch. Use the convertible. It's already ruined.
There's a 78 F-150 short wheelbase 4-wheel drive with a
That's
400
cool.
in it.
That is cool.
There's an F-250 frame with a 400 4-speed in it.
Hey, Chef, I've got a Torquer intake for a 400. You interested?
A Torquer intake for a 400, maybe. There's another Fox body. This is an 84.
It's in really nice shape too.
Really?
That's an 84 notch?
No, that's a hatchback.
Ah, damn it.
And I
It
got
looked like
probe
it.
sitting here.
You know that was supposed to be the new Mustang in 1994?
Yeah, this is a 93 actually.
Well, I mean, in 94, they proposed that the Probe was going to be the new Ford Mustang for 1995 model year.
That was going to be a drag car. It's got roll cage in it and everything.
That's about it.
Yeah,
Is that
about it.
BMW front end?
Get
Hold up,
front
hold
end.
up. Go back.
What?
Was that an E90 BMW front end?
No.
No, it was a Grand Am or a Pontiac G6.
No,
Oh,
it's
Oh, the Dodge Stratus.
yeah, Stratus.
I just caught very, for that split second, I was like, wait a minute, that looks like an E90 front end.
Right there is an 86 GT top car right there.
How much?
How good's the nose?
I was about to ask the same
It's good.
question. Ford Blue gives that nose.
It's a whole
I need
complete
that
car.
nose.
I need the whole car.
Ain't getting the nose off of it.
I need the whole car. How much?
I'd like to get $2,000 out of it. It's what I got in it.
I'll give you $2,000 for it. Wait, is it rusty?
I don't know. It's been sitting back here, so I don't know how bad it is.
I'll tell you what, you pull it out, clean it up. If there's no rust or very minimal rust, I'll give you $2,000 for it at some point in the future.
Back in here's them front noses somewhere. I don't know exactly where they're at.
I
got 5-liter fenders, doors. There's a Cadillac Eldorado sitting right there.
There's no difference between a 5-liter fender and a LX fender.
No.
Wait, it has the badge.
It does have the badge.
There's a 76 F-150 Super Cab.
Ooh,
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Butterscotch. Yummy.
What else is back here? Oh, I showed the guys this one once. You
What,
guys
you
will
running
cry to
junkyard
see
or
this
what?
one. You see this? You see the trees blowing out the front end of that?
What the fuck? That has been sitting there for way too long.
You know what that is?
A Mustang 2?
Yep. Guess what?
Leave
King
it
Cobra.
It's a T-top King Cobra.
Leave it there.
That's a 302 4-speed car.
Oh, cool.
I'd leave it there.
It got trees growing out of the front end of it.
It belongs to nature again.
Oh, I see a Mercur there.
Nature. Like, I claim this now. This is now me.
That's a factory 5-speed car.
No shit.
You got a few cool ones back there, man.
Yeah, you do.
Rally racing.
If I can get through here. Might be in trouble here.
Hey, babe. T says big hugs.
Oh.
She says you're still in trouble, but the sentence has been reduced a little bit.
There, I got through.
So, what, do you run a junkyard, or is that just stuff you got laying around your property?
Just stuff I got land. This is 30 years of collecting.
Gotcha.
That Ranger right there is an 87 4-wheel drive 2.3 5-speed truck. I had a 2.3 turbo coupe motor in it at one time.
Sweet.
That's interesting.
I like those.
Oh, that
Rangers.
truck would run. It's got 31-inch tires on. I could peg the speedometer in that thing with a 2-liter 2.3 turbo. Right there's one of my projects. That was an 85 GT sitting right there.
How much you want for that one? If it's an 85 or an 86, you have my interest.
Well,
me too.
I don't know. I've got a bunch of money into it, and the way it sits right there right now, it's probably rotted to the ground.
Disregard.
That car's been sitting in that spot since probably about 2000.
Oh man.
Oh wow. Okay.
I need a nose.
My wife keeps yelling at me. Stop trying to buy shit.
And then I got another 2. That one right there, that is a factory 1979 302 4-speed car.
Oh, it's even got the TRXs.
Yep. It's got the TRX suspension on it. For 79, it had the factory TRX suspension on a coupe 302 4-speed car. Then there's another Mercor XR4Ti back here. That was my parts car.
You know, those Merkers are pretty freaking rare.
And then there's another notchback. That's an 80 notchback sitting right there.
Damn.
That's the one I'm planning on putting on a 4-wheel drive frame.
Okay.
Don't waste a notchback.
Don't bother me none. I'll put it on.
Use the convertible for the 4-wheel drive frame. Nobody wants a convertible. Everybody wants a notchback. You could get a bunch of money out of your notchbacks alone.
Oh, I know.
You can't find them.
And then last but not least, there's an old Thunder Chicken.
Oh, a turbo coupe.
Thunderbird.
Yep.
That's a turbo coupe right there.
Yeah, I like them T-birds.
That's an 87.
She'll just lost her mind right now.
And I got another Ranger 4-wheel drive sitting right there.
Yep, She'll just lost her mind. She's like, a Thunderbird turbo coupe. Ah!
It's Bill Elliott's car.
Yeah.
Really, car?
I've got 2 of them turbo coupes. I've got another one too.
See?
But that's it for this yard.
Jill says she'd buy that Thunder Chicken.
They're going up in value, actually.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's
They'll never be what a fox is, though.
No,
I'm
you're
gonna build-
absolutely right.
I'm gonna build a Hellcat out of that. I'm building a Hellcat Durango out of that. That is a rust-free 2004 Durango.
Dodgy.
That's the walk around the yard here. And there's my parts truck I used on that other truck. There's a locked up 302 if anybody needs a 302 for parts. That 302 is locked up.
It's fixable.
Oh yeah, it's fixable.
I haven't even been around gasoline, but I smoke gasoline.
You still in your shop?
No, I'm in the house eating top ramen.
Oh.
Soup in a cup.
Ramen.
Man, I like them soup in a cups.
I like the packages better.
It's chilly out.
I like the cups better because then I don't have to dirty a fucking dish.
That's what I'm talking about.
What are those?
Snowflakes.
Thunderbird turbo coupe wheels.
Yeah.
Huh.
Snowflake. Snowflake.
You know that meme where people look at their shoes and be like, but what are those?
Yeah.
Those are the only 16-inch wheels that came out on a Fox body that were worth a fuck.
Oops.
Yep. I'll take those over a pony wheel any day.
Dude, I traded a set of flawless pony wheels for a fucking 85-mile-an-hour speedometer.
Yeah, I plan on using the ponies on the 88 GT as some trading and bartering material.
Yeah, ponies are. I mean, if
Trash.
he was in here, he'd be preaching the gospel, but I'm not a huge fan.
Ponies are trash.
Yeah.
But then again, a lot of people think I'm crazy for liking 10 holes, so.
I don't mind the ponies. They're not too bad.
I'd take 10 holes, but I would honestly would rather just do aftermarket wheels. I'm not a big factory wheel guy. They don't fit right.
In my book, it goes 10 holes, turbines, snowflakes, steel wheels, the rubber-coated wheels, the TRX wheels, another set of steel wheels, fucking brake drums and brake rotors. I'll drive that motherfucker on brake drums and brake rotors before I will on ponies.
I'm with you, man. I like turbines on a 4i car. I'd put turbines on my 1980, and I liked it on that car.
As a matter of fact, talking about turbines, I'm looking for one turbine that's in nice shape.
Yeah,
Anybody have one?
I don't like.
I have 3 really nice ones. I need one more.
Honestly,
I know my dad has a set that he just picked up.
The only factory Fox body wheel that I actually like and can contemplate leaving on the car are 10 holes. That's it.
I like the 10 holes because you can put a fat tire on the back.
Yeah.
Ford Blue was schooling me on that the other day.
Yep.
275, 60, 15.
When I got this car here, when I picked up this silver car, it had a set of 10 holes with slicks on it.
Yeah.
26 inch.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're 10 and a half wide, 26 tall.
That's pretty much as big as you can fit on a Fox without mini tub in it. Probably.
Yep.
No, I had a
Later, T.
Later, T.
T. Have a good night, brother. I actually had a 90 LX hatch, 5-liter, and they put the SM95 rear end in it, so the wheels stuck out too far from the fenders.
Right.
But it had
On 70.
tires on the back. It was like,
I'm
what the
going.
hell was that?
Oh, wait, no. It's
295
wake up.
on the back of it.
Oh, you guys, get out.
It was way too big tire. The rear end wasn't set up right. The wheels were wrong, so they all stuck out. It had coilovers on it, but I couldn't lower the damn thing. So
No, 'cause the tires are rub, right?
Shell doesn't want much.
bad. So somebody did the SN95 rear end conversion, but they didn't do it right. They had the wrong axles in it, and it just didn't. They stuck out. I needed to modify it.
They did the wrong way. That's what happened.
At this point in time, I regret selling that car because it was cool. And
I regret selling every Fox I've ever sold.
I could get a lot more than what I got out of it when I sold it. Now, if
I don't regret selling any of my Foxes. The ones I got rid of were 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder cars. I kept all the good ones.
But if I hadn't have sold that car, we wouldn't have Mally. So,
right.
But there's one thing I do regret, though. I junked a lot of them, and I junked a lot of coupe quarter trim windows. Yeah, I junked a lot of them. I bet you I had probably 10 sets go to the junkyard.
Yeah, there's people that would pay 4 figures just for the shell of a notch right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Just the shell.
I'm working on getting Fox body right now, currently, and once I get this, I'm not getting rid of it ever. I'm keeping this for me.
That's a wise decision.
And with friends like these, you'll never have to worry about not knowing what an issue is and being able to take care of it.
What are you talking about? Salty was begging him to sell the car last night.
Windows, I am going to burn you, Windows. Why do you now come out with an update? They didn't do that all day, and now they're like, oh, we'll put an update out now.
Well, that's because we're the only weirdos up at 3 o'clock in the morning on our computers.
They know my time. They're like, oh, I see you up till 5 in the morning. I'm like, yeah.
Is it that late? It's only 1:46. It's not 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's 10 to 3 here.
Yeah. Quarter 3.
Well, y'all are on advanced time. We don't need that shit here.
My alarm clock in hand is like, oh, it's 3 o'clock.
Well, it's only 1:46 American. I don't know what time it is in Canada, so there you go.
1:46 American.
Well, in this America here, it's 2:46.
Yeah, we have the same time then.
Shh, we're banning against the Canadian.
2:50. My computer says 2:47, but yet my alarm clock says it's 3 o'clock.
You don't count either. Florida's in a different state.
In a different state.
Different time zone.
Hey, I'm just having a good time.
Me too, man.
Just a bullshitting.
Yes.
Alrighty.
I have to try to clean these injectors in this thing. I made me a rig to clean injectors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, I take this thing here. I put injectors in it right there, like so, and then I hook the wire up to it. Hook the wire up to a battery, and I got a clicker right here. I just push the clicker right here to put power to the injectors and watch them spray.
Well, there you go.
But I would like to make a setup to where I have a fuel pump on it and stuff like that, because I got in this end I'll put the brake cleaner down through this end and then blow on it to blow, get pressure in it.
Well, that's pretty cool.
I can clean injectors with it though.
That's pretty cool.
But I don't have any brake or a carburetor cleaner here. Ran out.
Jill, I thought we already covered this. We're not weird. Everybody else is.
Yeah, everybody else is weird.
We're normal.
We're the normal folks. See, Rich got it right. My wife thinks we're all on crack. Hey. Mrs. GoFast says we're all on crack.
Please tell her not to put any crack on my tumbler.
Yeah, we're going to dust it in with the epoxy. That way the drug dogs will go nuts.
It'll never make it past the border.
Well, no, actually, it'll get there faster because all the moose has got to do is sniff it, then he'll haul ass to the house. I'm sorry, the hoose.
The hoose.
Yeah, we'll strap it to a moose and get it right over to your hoose.
Get the moose a turbo.
I mean, until it hits the border, the USPS handles it. But once it crosses over into Canada, then they just strap it to a moose and send it to your hoose.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. The mailman for Canada Post is a moose.
They send the moose out in the boot to your hoose.
Mrs. GoFast wants to see your moose.
My nickname was Moose.
She doesn't know. She doesn't get the joke.
No.
You want to see the moose, baby? She's like, no. Hey, you need to come sit with me.
It's hung like a moose.
Now, is that Canadian for mouse? They sound the same in that language. I don't know what to tell you.
They say you don't sleep with a woman that rides a moose.
Hey, come to think about it, you get a mouse and you get 3 of them. It's a mice. What's a moose? Mooses?
In Canada, it's not called a camel toe. It's called a moose knuckle.
If I'm not mistaken, a moose knuckle is a guy. It's his dick and balls squished up in his pants.
Well,
I don't know about that.
Well, Fort Blue, not too many of us know the distinction, so we'll just go with the proper one.
Well,
when I was up in Canada, my woman called everybody a cunt, and everybody had a moose knuckle.
Damn. I thought cunt was calling people a cunt was over in like Australia and shit.
Oh, my woman, she called everybody a cunt. Her whole family were cunts.
It's not just Australia; it's also Britain and Ireland, and yeah. I mean, Australia, Britain, and Ireland are all kind of the same because Australia was founded by the Brits by sending their criminals there. Believe it or not, it's truth. True story. Look it up. But yeah,
I've heard that before.
That's why Australia and Britain are so closely knitted, because they're kind of the same people.
They have cooler cars in Australia than they do in Britain, though.
Arguable, because
they live on the opposite side of the road than we do.
Britain has a lot of the cool shit that, well, Britain and Australia share the same market too, but Britain doesn't have Holden. Even though it is a TMLS based company, it's still pretty cool. Even Fort Blue has to admit that.
Oh, it has to do shit.
I'm waiting for the scathing response.
Fort Blue ain't admitting to that.
I like the GTO, and I like the Holden SS.
Yep, the Monero. What about the Ute
Those-
with an LS? That's pretty fucking cool.
I'm not a fan of El Caminos.
It's a Ute. It's a GTO with
I don't give a fuck.
Cool.
It's still a fucking El Camino.
You never liked the El Camino?
No, I mean, I like the super early 64, 65 Chevy El Camino. That's
Right.
the only one I like. And then I like a couple of the Rancheros, but I don't like them.
Rancheros are typically bad. You can't find a good looking one. You got one that looks like the Falcon, and then you got one that looks like it was based off what, the LTD or some shit.
Well, you got the 70 to 72 El Camino or Ranchero that looks like the Gran Torino.
Yeah, with the Starsky and Hutch
The
nose.
Gran Torino, yeah.
Yep, with the big open grill and shit, like the same car as the movie Torino, the Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood. It's that car, but it's a Ranchero. That's a good Ranchero, especially if you can get the Super Cobra Jet car.
Yeah. I like the Chevelle Caminos.
I got a buddy that's got that 71 Ranchero GT with a 351 Cleveland and a 4-speed.
Sweet.
I think I had a 77 GT, I think. Something like that.
Be right back, fellas.
I'm not opposed at all to cars with truck beds. I think they're cool as shit.
I just never really liked them. I'd rather have a truck.
I would take a mid-'80s El Camino and straight up Cletus McFarlane that motherfucker.
See, now talking about a mid-'80s G-body El Camino, I would love to have one because I would put hydraulics on it, all chrome suspension, the pumps in the bed with all the batteries laying across the back for display, the big ass hydraulic chrome rams sticking through the bed, 13x7 knockoffs, and nasty ass 3-wheel.
Okay,
well, guys, I'm going to get off here. I put my phone on the charger, and it's just going down. I'm at 5%, so I'm going to get off here and charge up.
All right, later, Chef.
Thanks for coming
Have a good night, Chef.
No problem. See you guys later. We'll be in the chat. I'll let my phone charge up.
Thanks for showing us your stash. Cars.
Yeah, a few goodies in that.
Mrs. GoFast insists on being part of the conversation, but she doesn't want to come in here.
Well, we didn't want her to come in here anyway.
If you could only hear. She said
so. So. I wasn't being secretive.
She said, "Stop being a butt."
You've lived in Wichita. You know what we're like here.
Could you hear that?
Yep. We don't give a fuck.
I mean, you are fairly close to Broadway. Kind of ish.
Shit, I'm like 5 miles from Broadway.
Relatively close in truckers' terms. What? She said something about Shepard.
Ask him if he knows Nate Shepard.
Do you know Nate Shepard?
I know a Nate. I know. I don't. Here's the deal. What kind of cars he got?
What kind of car does he have?
You need to switch out and,
Does he drive a Chevy?
yep.
I don't know him.
And a
Have a seat.
no, I'm working on that. Look,
You can still work on that while you're sitting here.
I will. I'll work it back in.
She's being antisocial.
No, he has a motorcycle and a Ford, on the old Ford, the old like the old bikes, like all the like 90s.
She says he has an OBS F-150
In a Ford, a big, huge Excursion.
and a big.
The name sounds familiar, but I don't off the top of my head know him. I know a couple of Nates.
When I
Is it
first
black dude?
No, white guy.
Okay.
Crazy seven gun.
Crazy white.
I think I know like 3 Nates. I don't know none of their last names.
Back in
The black dude, Nate, he drives nothing but Chevys and he prefers Suburbans. And then I know a younger dude named Nate. And
now this guy's our age.
well, the only dude our age that I know that his name's Nate, he's an albino or nearly albino.
Not the guy. Now, back in 2015, when I first bought my 15 Mustang GT Performance Pack, Guard Metallic Performance Pack, 6-speed, I tested out the line lock in his. He had a. Hey, what? He had an exhaust shop, didn't he? No, she's right there. He had an exhaust shop then, didn't he? Nate? Well, I went to his exhaust shop that he had at the time, and I tested out the line lock. That was fun.
Where was the shop at?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Babe! Seneca and Meridian.
Can't be on Seneca and Meridian because those run the same fucking direction, a mile apart.
In that general area.
Fucking where? It runs. Seneca and Meridian both run from the south end of Wichita all the way to the north end of Wichita, 20 fucking miles.
I know. I'm getting yelled at from outside now. I don't. What? Huh? Douglas and Meridian. Sorry.
Douglas and Meridian. So you're talking about Mike at M&M Automotive.
Maybe. I was told
he had a like 68 Pontiac Firebird on 4-wheel drive frame, silver one.
I don't recall that. I would have remembered seeing that, but
no, that's the guy that owned the shop.
I was only in the parking lot, and I was told.
No, I'm saying that is the guy that owned the shop, and he had other guys that worked there. He could have worked for him.
Possible.
That's a Douglas and Meridian.
I think it was an exhaust shop. I don't know.
Douglas and Meridian, there was the Dillons there, and now it's a tag office, and then it's a liquor store across the street, and then catty corner across the street from that is a computer repair shop, and then it used to be a Harley Davidson shop, or a custom chopper shop, and then across from that's a little fucking weird massage parlor that has those weird lights in the windows. So I'm not sure what kind of massage parlor it is.
You know,
$20 massage.
Oi, we don't hide ourselves around here.
Well, he's
criminalistic.
He's in the middle of smoking right now.
Are you dropping a deuce?
No,
He's
no,
smoking.
Smoking.
10 millimeter or cigarette?
No
10
cigarette.
millimeter.
Gotcha. Good plan. So I'm not going to yell outside, but we'll have to have her come in and sit down, and y'all can figure out exactly where it is and what shop it was. Then you might be able to figure out who we're talking about. But anyway, Nate Shepard is a pretty cool dude. Never really warmed up to me. Don't know why. But I did a burnout in the driveway of his shop back in 2015. And I'm at a bear. But that's fine. There he is. You were probably back for the last 5 minutes, and I just now recognized it, huh?
It's not an avatar. Holy shit, the avatar talks.
Yes.
You know what? I can be like the cool kids, too. I'll bet you none of you have a nitrous bottle in your avatar.
No. I have
I
nothing.
can real quick. All I got to do is go out to the garage, take a picture.
Well, you know.
I have nothing worthy of nitrous.
Do you have a nitrous bottle on your shoulder wearing the T-shirt of your own channel next to your S550 that the nitrous bottle goes in?
I don't have a channel shirt or an S550 or a nitrous bottle.
So do you still have that car?
It is currently sitting in the garage,
So it hasn't been purchased yet.
but it might not be now. Don't start any rumors, but it might be staying.
Did Miss GoFast finally get you a leather G-string?
No,
Because she seems like the mean one, so I can only assume that she'd be pimping you.
you're not wrong. Lovely lady. Come sit down and join the chat. She is the redhead of the couple.
I just assume, I mean, she seems like she's the mean one. I just figured you were the one that would be getting pimped out. Yep, and that's what you would be doing, because she would be like, I know, she'd be like, them gay guys pay more.
Y'all need to just relax, okay? You don't need no more damn shoes.
she gonna pimp you out to get her some new shoes.
Squeal like a pig, boy.
I make enough damn money I can buy her shoes.
Yeah, she's sitting in the background thinking, couple gay boys, and he could get me a whole lot more shoes.
He could even get my car new shoes.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, big old fluffy feller. I got man titties. Demonetized.
He said, I got man titties. We call those moobs.
I got bigger titties than you do. Yeah, sexy.
For fuck's sakes.
No, sir. No, sir. I don't like it.
No, sir. No, thank you.
Oh, shit.
We're all getting Ren and Stimpy freaking vibes right now. No, sir. I don't like it.
Actually, Ren and Stimpy, they're not the ones that were trying to take over the world, right? That was the Animaniacs.
That was Pinky and the Brain.
Okay. Brain. Oh yeah. That was one of my favorite cartoons.
Yep.
World domination.
Hey, Brain.
Where's the
We're trying to take over the world.
Yep.
And the tall skinny mouse was like the Cockney from Yorkshire or whatever. Very British Cockney accent. It was hilarious. Why did I just... The shit that comes to my mind.
Jeez, GoFast. Sounds like you just let your air brake it loose.
I didn't lose me air brakes, I promise. Me or mine? I need help refining my Canadian accent. Educate me, sir.
So, does old Chef have an iPhone?
I don't know. Does Chef have an iPhone? He says he got off cam. It was down to 1%.
Was 5 when he was telling us about it, and then it went down to 1. So I'm figuring he's got a crapple.
He's got a crapple.
Yeah. Depending on the
Quite the possibility.
Oh. So I've changed my mind again.
On what?
I'm not putting the big block in that coupe now.
Okay.
I got a 80,000 mile 302 out of a 91 Fox, out of a 91 GT with an AOD, and I'm going to put all of it back to like stock. And then I'm going to put that new Dove Gray coupe I got. I'm going to put all the big block shit in it.
Oh.
When did you get a Dove Gray coupe?
Second Dove Gray coupe. I just made the deal on it like a week and a half ago. So it should be dropped off this week. If I would have got the red GT in the backyard, if I would have got it done today, it would have been dropped off tomorrow. But I'm gonna do it tomorrow, so it might still get dropped off tomorrow, depending on. But I doubt it. It'll probably be later this week.
I can't wait to see that. I like the Dove Gray.
That's what my race car is, Dove Gray, and then now I'm gonna have a big block car that's a Dove Gray coupe.
Sweet.
So I'll have two Dove Gray coupes.
I've seen that car in person, and I thought that car was white.
It's not white. Dove Gray looks white until you put it up next to something that's white.
Yeah. It wasn't next to anything.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell. If you take oh yeah, fuck people up, take a piece of white paper. They're like, that's a nice looking car. And they're like talking about it being white. And I said, it's not white. What they'll say is, hey, your white coupe's pretty fucking cool. I was like, I don't have a white coupe. Yeah, you do. The one in your garage, it's not white. And bullshit. And so I'll grab a piece of white notebook paper and lay up against the side of it. And when you do that, it's not white. That motherfucker turns. It's just slightly. I mean, when you say it's so much not white that when you put a piece of white notebook paper, it's like the difference between regular gray and battleship gray.
Oh, damn.
That's when you put compared to white, that car is, if you set a sheet of white notebook paper up next to it, the car looks, it does, you can't even, you instantly say, yeah, that fuck car ain't even, not even a little bit white.
No, exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
to be fair, when I saw it, it was in the garage under a bunch of crap that you had stacked on top of it, and it was covered in dust.
Oh, it's severely covered in dust.
So you got to give me a little bit of credit for thinking it might be white.
Everybody thinks it's white. Everybody thinks it's white. My kids and my wife and my direct people know that it's not white, but everybody else, anybody that's ever seen it says that white coupe you got's pretty cool.
So apparently Mrs. GoFast is going to enter the chat. She's going to grab her tumbler. And then she's going to grab me a beer. She just didn't know it yet.
Hey, Miss GoFast, do you want a beer?
Can you grab me one? Thanks,
Oh,
love.
yeah.
She doesn't drink beer.
Oh. So I'll be like, hey, babe, you want a Pepsi? Yeah, you do? Why don't you grab me one while you're in there?
Hey, it's easier for her to grab me one since I'm already sitting. Thanks, love.
Let me grab it for you anyway.
So,
no.
we need to figure out this shop on Seneca and Douglas. Meridian and Douglas.
Oh my gosh, that's an 8.
Huh?
Oh my gosh, that's an 8. What?
Yeah, he said I wouldn't have an iPhone shoved up my ass. Dude, if somebody's wanting to shove a phone up your ass, well, you got problems.
Wouldn't have anything shoved up my ass, let alone a phone.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, what
The brand of the phone is not the point here.
Right. I don't give a fuck what kind of phone it is. You ain't shoving it in my ass.
Why did it, how did, where, I don't know.
Ain't no telling.
My ass is a returnless system, okay?
Absolutely.
Hey, just like I don't have to suck a dick to know I don't like it. I don't have to have something up my ass to know I don't like it.
Are you sure?
So apparently that's the tumbler we need to make for Ford Blue.
What?
I don't have to suck a dick to know I don't like it.
All right. What the fuck?
Why are you making a tumbler that says ass? Oh. So Something about chassis. Oh, it's Rich's. Okay. Rich, if you're still in here, she's working on your chassis decal right now. Your dash plaque with the chassis number.
Did Rich duck out?
I don't know if he did or not. I didn't see him saying goodbye. Then again, I
Why
was
couldn't get a word in
slightly
edgewise?
distracted. So,
Rich, if you're still there, type something in the chat, bud.
yeah, I already explained to.
Oh, Rich is still here.
About the vinyl.
Yep. And he says he really appreciates the extra effort that we're going through,
Hey,
and he would take it if it was black and white.
no, like I said, we don't turn out, half-ass shit.
What I tell you.
I want a decal that goes on the front windshield of the car, but I want it back. I want it spelled backwards, and I want it to say "until the bubbles stop." That way, when I'm driving down the road, people. I want it backwards. That like on the ambulance, but that way, when I'm driving down the road, people in their rear view mirror can read it normal. That says "until the bubbles
Until the
stop."
bubbles stop.
You got it.
We can
figure really...
And white lettering and block letters, square block, like the same lettering like on an ambulance, just super plain,
clear and legible.
Yes. Yep. Until the bubbles stop.
That'd be awesome.
There he is. I'm here.
I'm here.
You struggling, Rich?
No, he was texting Shell, so he wasn't paying attention.
He's working on your dash bike right now, Rich.
Yes, that's fine.
You all saw me without a hat.
Oh, God.
There you go. I fixed it.
The world's tilting off its axis.
It's late.
Did they see the decal? The
I'm past late here. It's early now.
Huh?
You see the logo I did for Mob?
Did y'all see the logo that Mrs. GoFast made for Car Mob? He posted it on Instagram.
I saw his Tumblr really quickly in your Family Matters video there.
Not the Tumblr.
Oh,
logo.
No, I have not seen it. But I think he said something this morning in his stream about not showing it because he wanted to trademark it or something like that.
We'll show it if he said something about it.
Well, if he doesn't want it shown, I'm not going to put it out there.
Well, I'm just saying that's what I think I heard. Don't take my word on it, though.
Well,
I thought you said that he had it on his Instagram.
Yeah,
he did post it up on his Instagram.
Oh, well, then in that case.
Then I damn sure didn't see it. Hey, does anybody got any car stereo shit? I'm looking for amplifiers.
I do not.
I need 2 4,000 watt RMS amps.
Oh, damn. Okay.
He's like, okay.
That's a lot of amp.
Yeah, well, I got a 10K now, and it RMS is like 12,000, but it's the ohm load is not matched for my subs. So either I have to change subs, add 4 more subs, or change my amp.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, because with the ohms, it's not all about watts. That's a pretty dang cool logo there.
Right.
Mrs. GoFast did that.
Nice touch with the YouTube logo for the license plate.
That was Car Mop's idea, but she made it happen.
It looks good.
Ugh.
It was a biatch.
Apparently, Rich loved the voodoo on Mrs. Mach 2.
Oh, yeah?
Mrs. Mach 2.
Wake up, Rich.
Stop staying up all night texting the lady.
Hey, now.
Romantic feeling.
Love is in the air.
Love is in the air tonight.
Can you feel it
Coming in
in there tonight?
It sounded like you say coming in the hair tonight.
Yeah, you guys need to go ahead and just keep your jobs.
Go quit our day jobs, huh? Gotcha.
Jealous of what?
Apparently, we're jealous that Rich and her are texting or whatever.
Yeah, Shell, how could you?
No, we support that shit. We encourage it.
Yes, it'll be fun.
Can you feel
The
the
love.
love
That's the song I was talking
tonight?
about. Yes, Lion King, yes. Mm-hmm.
Or just breaking into random songs.
It's
Rich, yes.
What was the song that I was singing
Volts
earlier?
times amps equals watts. I understand. And my amp, my 10K has three power in and 3 grounds in, all 1 aught, and it requires 3 250
Hey, if we
amp
didn't love you, we
fuses.
wouldn't tease you.
Don't get electrocuted.
If you're getting teased, then you know we care.
Absolutely. Y'all know how it works.
And I gotta spread it around because damn, I'm the one that always gets picked on. So apparently, I pimp my husband out and all kinds of stuff. All these rumors, man. I don't know where they get started.
Hey, I just figured you were the mean one, so if anybody was getting pimped out, it was him.
Well, it's somebody, yeah. If it has evolved, yes, absolutely.
Right. I mean,
she is the redhead.
Oh, God made me. Plus, I can beat him up, so that helps.
Nice.
Hank Williams Jr. sold that is a remake of his father's song.
What?
So are you on Snapchat?
she said something about you all are jealous or something.
Why are you on Snapchat?
What?
If you're on Snapchat, don't ignore me.
He's investigating those guys you're going to pimp him to.
He, like I said, he won't have the opportunity. He won't know it. He won't know it before it happens.
I bet you he will.
I'm taking him out to dinner. I'm gonna drop him off at the freaking hotel.
She gonna hand him a leather G-string and some anal ease and say, "Here you go, buddy."
He'll come back without the money.
I'm just saying.
Like, easy there.
He's gonna be like,
yeah, there you go.
What? The only way to keep the woman happy makes her do it.
And ball her every day. Damn. You don't need to confirm.
I can neither confirm.
She did earlier when he said he was up all night texting, and then she said she was up all night texting.
I mean, 1 + 1 = 2.
5.
So,
Yeah.
See, and Rich said, "Hey, Shell, call me."
Biden thinks jobs is spelled with 3 letters.
He also thinks that he created several thousand jobs.
Doesn't know how to spell it. 3-letter word. Jobs.
God. Yeah, I would really like to see proof. 'Cause I don't believe it.
Proof of what?
Biden providing jobs.
Oh,
that motherfucker.
He couldn't
See what happened? Oh, so I don't know if you guys know, but the government's still handing out money.
I've heard tales, but we haven't seen any of it. So
you can go to the unemployment website, and the unemployment website says now accepting all applications, no job history required, unemployed, self-employed doesn't matter, subcontractors don't matter, and it doesn't matter if you paid in to taxes or not.
interesting.
They're just handing out money, so nobody wants to work because they can sit at home they didn't even have a fucking job and they can get money.
That's
Yeah,
That's
disgusting.
crazy, man. That is. It's horrible.
That's what I get for being an honest, hardworking
What's wrong with this?
American.
That's what's wrong with this world right now. Is all the fucking entitled assholes. Think they're
So
OT. Think they're OT.
right, my daughter lives in some townhouse apartments, and there's like 30 apartments, and I think she just told us that there's only 3 people left because that whole no rent moratorium or whatever the fuck it's called,
Yep.
that whole time that Biden made it to where you didn't have to pay rent. Well, nobody in the entire apartment complex paid rent.
That's fucking. We didn't stop paying rent.
We didn't either.
Yeah.
We paid on time and got a Christmas fucking got a Christmas gift card for $50 to go out to dinner from my She held out a whole wad of fucking gift cards to all these restaurants and said pick one.
Because
Merry
just because we don't
Christmas,
pay
because you
doesn't
were
mean
on time
we're
every month.
That's crap.
Yeah, and get this. We even tried to get an extension on 1 month, and they were like, nah.
So, anyways, nobody in the apartment complex is paid at all, except for like 3 different, tenants, which one of my daughter was one. So now, since the moratorium or whatever the fuck it's called, I don't even know if I'm saying it right.
That's what you're saying. Yeah, that's what it's called. Now everybody's getting
There's nobody there now. There's 3 apartments full because everybody else got evicted, and 1 or 2 of them are in. So one lady, she went to a homeless shelter and left her animals behind.
Oh my god.
So my daughter's trying to find people that'll take these animals.
What the hell?
What kind of animals?
Yeah. Really young kitties and a pregnant mama.
Nope.
So I guess she found somebody to take the young kitties, but she can't find anybody to take the pregnant mama.
Nope.
Shell.
Maybe.
Well, Shelton, Salty, I said hi.
Oh god.
Ask him why he's not on in this feed right now.
Salty is having, I think his brother's quite sick from what I understood in the hospital.
I heard something about that. I never caught the whole thing, but hope he's all right.
My mom's been in and out of the hospital for the last month.
I hope they do better. She's sick from COVID?
No, she had a stroke.
Sick from the vaccine?
No, she had a stroke like 6 years ago, or 5 years ago, and she's just gotten increasingly worse with it, and so.
Huh.
This is killing me. The snake is making me. You know what? Screw that. I'm just gonna freaking delete the snake, and I can add the snake in.
We don't need the snake. Get rid of it.
Shut up.
No, I'm serious.
I am.
Get rid of the whole.
I just said that.
No. Cut it off right there. We don't need any of
Rich is trying to figure out why he's up at 3:30 in the morning.
that. Was that?
Rich is trying to figure out.
Go ahead.
Rich is trying to figure out why he's still up at 3:30 in the morning.
Because we're
I
having
know.
a good time, bro. That's why.
He's still up at 3:30 in the morning because Shell's hanging out here still talking to us instead of talking to him.
Oh.
Get him, Shell.
You go, Shell.
Rich, you're hanging out.
She gonna beat you up.
You're hanging out because you're having a good time at GoFast Nation's live stream. That's why.
And who? It's a Sunday. I don't
And
know.
it's Saturday
I have to
night,
work tomorrow,
man,
but
you know?
you know, I have to work tomorrow, but
That sucks.
yeah. But
Yeah,
this is the
she's
last
got to
week-
work in the
But
morning.
this is the last week that I have to do that, so then it'll be Monday through Friday.
I don't have to do nothing until tomorrow evening. Then we have to go to Waco so I can go to the hotel and get ready for training Monday morning.
Hey, did you go see that? Have you been to Waco to the point to where you went and seen the compound or where the compound was?
David, correct? Yes, actually, the Branch Davidian.
Is it still there?
Mm-mm.
The building's not there no more?
Yeah, the building is, but it's really run down. It's if you didn't know what you were looking for, you wouldn't know what it was. I mean, if you didn't know what you were looking at, you wouldn't know what it was.
You're going to Waco tomorrow?
Yep. I start training Monday morning for my new job.
Will you send me some pictures of that place?
Yeah.
The Branch Davidians.
Yep, I can do that.
That'd be cool.
You want some of Magnolia Market too, right?
Well, I don't know what that is, but so the I was in California living with my father when all that happened.
Oh wow. Yeah. Did you hear about
So
that?
I watched it on the news big time.
Did y'all see the Temple was in the news tonight? Yesterday, like 60 plus cars burned at a pumpkin patch in Temple. One caught fire and caught all the rest of them on fire, and it ended up being a mess of blaze.
I bet it was a fucking Chevy truck that started the whole thing.
I'd be willing to
Probably.
bet that some idiot threw a cigarette on the ground.
I think they're thinking that it was catalytic converter that lit the freaking dry grass on fire.
I still bet it was a Chevy.
It was a silver dildo.
And then I also heard like the one random thing that I heard was that a car ran into a light pole and freaking it threw sparks or something. But that was like some random freaking monger or something. I don't know.
Unconfirmed report.
Lots of unconfirmed reports. You know how everybody likes to know everything. Go around.
What the hell is that?
Is that a kazoo?
No, it's a mini Kong.
He's tormenting the dog.
man.
Just listen for a second. She'll go nuts.
She's not gonna do it because you told her.
He's trying to tune his dog.
She really loves it when I pull this one out. Watch.
Yep, he's definitely tuning her.
She's got an attitude. She'll talk back to you.
She will. She definitely lets us
It
know.
was an LS, Rich says.
I figured.
The dog's like, what is going on here?
Only in Texas, 4 guys freaking disappeared and died and ended up in the freaking river. 4 grown men.
Apparently 4 dudes.
4 grown men left their house on a bike ride and they ended up dead. All 4 of them ended up dead in the freaking river.
Suicide pact.
That's what I mean. That's so. I mean, how else could 4 grown men, be taken out like that? But
I think one fell in, one jumped
one
in
fell
after
in
him.
and bumped his head, and the other, yeah, I got you.
One jumped in after him. He realized he was in over his head. The other 2 jumped in trying to save him, and they all ended up eating shit. I don't know. Just my guess.
He's in Okmulgee, Oklahoma.
It's that Oklahoma education.
You know what? I swear to God, you better stop talking smack.
She
He's
hates it when I say
educated.
that. I don't like the Sooners or
I'm not a
the
Sooner.
Cowboys or none of
I'm
the
not a
Oklahoma
Sooner. I
football
guarantee
teams.
you that much.
I'm more of a Texas college football fan.
I cheer for Texas as long as they're not playing Oklahoma State.
So I always give her shit because she got her degree from Oklahoma.
Hey, Oklahoma or Texas ain't no fucking joke when it comes to high school football.
No, they're not.
Hell yeah.
They'll fuck you up over their high school football.
Yes, they will, man.
Yep.
It's a religion in Texas.
Your kids got to eat. We don't give a fuck. Our football teams get the money.
I've been through a lot of really small towns in Texas when I've been trekking. And you'd be amazed the size of these stadiums that these tiny little towns, the high school football stadiums, they're just huge.
That's like the town that when I graduated high school, in the little town. There was 63 in my graduating class, and we had this little bitty school, like it had been around forever. And then, like the year after I left, they got this big, huge tax breaker incentive or payment that they ended up building a whole new school and a state of the art, big old state of the art facility and a stadium, and yeah, it was bullshit.
Hey, some of the best players come from Texas too, though.
Absolutely, they do.
They fuck some stuff though.
Seriously.
Because they eat beef and fucking they eat
start 'em- they
meat.
start
They're
'em on
not
the Christian- Yeah.
vegetarians or
They start
whatever
'em
the
very
fuck you
young.
want to call them.
Wait.
They start them very young.
Pause. Woody played for the Houston
What?
Oilers.
Really?
Are you talking about the NFL Houston Oilers?
We were just talking about the Houston Oilers earlier.
Let us wait for a response here.
Waiting in bated breath. Dun dun dun.
High school
The
football.
best little league team in the 70s. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, see, I told you. I said high school, but okay, he was little league. Shit, middle school.
Hey, in Little League, I played for the Minnesota Vikings. They called me Taz because I could just destroy an offensive line. That didn't translate well into high school, though. Well, I discovered things that I shouldn't have discovered in high school.
Gotcha. Is it opposite sex things or like drug things?
Let's just not elaborate on a live feed.
It's in high school. It's like it's not it's not like
What do most high school boys get distracted with?
masturbating. They're a
She
little
ain't
hookers.
lying. Fucking she ain't lying.
Nope.
Fell right into that one, y'all.
Kind of.
Anywho,
Glad I could be able
fucking for real.
You asked. I was just answering your question.
Quaint wife. I'll just sit here quietly for a while.
Oh look, I've embarrassed him.
Mom, it's mine. I can wash it as fast as I want to.
See, Shell actually got the answer correct. But
I was
we'll go with what my wife said, I guess.
boobs and masturbating.
I guess they kind of go hand in hand.
Or because of the
Oh
boobs.
God.
I'm going.
Huh?
I'm leaving because my mom's getting me up at 8.
All right, you have a good night, Zach.
Alrighty.
Hey, have a good night, Zach. Take it easy, buddy.
Thanks for hanging out.
Welcome.
That's that one kid, right? That one
I
little
think
kid that
we
went
may
on?
have embarrassed him.
Nah, he's cool. He's got to
good
get up
kid.
in the morning.
Yeah, he is. He's yeah.
Yeah,
Who is that?
we like Zach.
Yeah.
Zach's cool.
He's the one that talked to Jesse that night, right?
Somebody needs to take their fucking Mustang down to Florida and take him for a fucking ride.
Yes.
If ours ran, I wouldn't mind.
He's never been down a drag strip. He's never been in a Mustang. Poor kid.
Wow.
Yeah,
He needs to
he's
have
never been in anything fast. I think he said.
he needs to have his horizons expanded.
Mhm.
Miss Guzzi.
By a lot, yeah.
I hope he
If I'm
manages
not
to get.
mistaken, I think he also said he's never driven any car.
No, you're right. He hasn't. Well, that's what he was getting into the other day. He's like, I've never had a job. I've never driven a car.
He's
Oh.
got some health issues too,
Yeah, he was
though.
saying- he was talking about that.
Yep. He'll get there.
Even if he could get a friend to take him down the quarter mile just once in a Nissan, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
But then
Just
he would
something.
be for the rest of his life. He would be, he would know what he was missing, and that's the worst part of it. If you don't know what you're missing, then it's not a big deal. But
He's working on getting the Fox Body though,
okay,
and that Fox Body is going to be the fastest thing on the planet, according to him.
Hey,
And none of us
to him it will be.
None of us are going to be able to argue with him.
no, to him, yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's perspective.
Especially if that thing really has a 347.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
Chef, I can't remember where he's at in Florida, but
Near Tampa.
Yeah, near Tampa, I think. Yeah, Spring Hill, I think. Yeah, I think Shell's
Yeah, I
right.
think that's what it was.
Yeah, somebody needs to take their car down and take him for a fucking ride.
Well, hell, Coyote Car Guy's not far. He's only
Yeah.
like an hour or two south, I think.
And No Fox is right there somewhere too.
Yeah. If he rides in No Fox's car, he's going to have a hell of a life experience.
Not as my ride.
Yeah, somebody needs. I don't know the level of his health issues, but somebody needs to take him for a ride in a fucking Mustang. He loves Mustangs, and I don't think it matters which Mustang. Somebody needs to take him for a ride in a Mustang.
Somehow get a hold of somebody that could do that. There's got to be somebody out there we could reach out to that would,
I'll if I can remember, I'll text No Fox tomorrow and see where he's at from Spring Hill.
No Fox is in Central Florida. I think
I know he's in Florida, but I don't know where.
I know a couple hours south. And he has that boosted 18. That thing's a beast.
No Fox has got that nasty ass little Fox.
Yeah. Yeah, his car is no joke.
Be cool to get see if we could get old because isn't Alejandro Flores is right there somewhere too. Be cool to get him to take him for a ride in that fucking GT 500 of his.
Dude, I was trying to talk to Alex as a paying customer and he wouldn't communicate with me. So there's no fucking way he would talk to anybody. Yeah, he wouldn't go out of his way. He's not that type of guy. He's a dick. To be honest,
he is a dick. He
tries to put up that I'm a dick persona on YouTube, but that's actually who he is.
That's fine. I mean,
he wouldn't do that.
I get his point.
He wouldn't go. He would not go out of his way to do something.
You don't think?
No, fuck no. Like I said, I was a paying customer of his. I specifically requested Alex to tune our Mustang.
They don't do that though. They take it off the roster.
He did.
Yeah.
He tuned our car.
Oh.
And then in the emails back and forth, I was trying to communicate with him as a customer and a fan.
The failure to communicate.
And all he did was respond to, this
customer.
That's it. He wouldn't talk to me at all. So he can fuck himself. That's all I know. Brandon at Lund tunes our car now.
Hey, I'm just I like him.
Go shoot the messenger, man.
No,
right.
You can like him if you want to. That's great. I'm not gonna.
Oh, he's
I'm not gonna.
friend.
I'm not gonna.
No, I don't want to be anybody's fucking friend.
It's fucking like it.
Grumpy guys.
It's just I like to turn his channel on and listen to his rants while I'm working.
Yep. And
it's a good time saver. And I got the wife to where she listens to his dating channel too. He's fucking hilarious. Huh? Yeah, he's got a dating channel. You have to go and listen to him. It's fucking hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. He talks about facts too. He says if I don't know, I'm not even gonna fucking try to explain it. I'm not even gonna give you any examples. You just have to go listen. You just have to go listen. Okay. He talks about real fucking facts too.
I will give him that. He doesn't mess around with what he says. What he says is generally 100%. But the way he says it and the way he interacts with his customers completely blew me off. And I have a big old hairy ass that he can try to kiss every inch of it.
Right.
You're a little bit salty there, Joey?
Yeah.
Hey, look. this is how I see it, because I deal with customers and I have dealt with customers, and I completely understand his fucking point of view on it. I'm here to do a fucking job. I'm not here to be your friend. It's different if we're friends, but if I'm here as an expert and you're here as a customer, what the fuck do I need to be your friend for?
Because I'm a very nice person.
Yeah, but
Hands
I
in.
ain't got time for that. I am in the middle of doing 40 other cars. I ain't got time to stop at every fucking car to be friends.
I'm not every.
I get
I'm not
that.
every other car.
But if I specifically request you
If
to
you're already
tune my
dealing,
car,
if he's already dealing with him, he could have taken the time, the 1 minute that it would take it to.
he could have
say,
at
hey,
least he could have at least acknowledged and said, "Hey, I appreciate that," because I said, "Hey, I'm a big fan of your channel. I've been following you for years." He could have at least taken a second.
I mean, you have to admit that he could have at least done that.
I mean, I could type a comment in this chat right now within the 10 seconds it takes to talk about this response that says, "Hey, thank you for watching the channel. I
Yeah.
appreciate it." Something to that effect. He
It takes
completely blew
10
me
seconds,
off
yeah.
and said, "Here's your file for your car." That's it.
Was your car tuned good?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
well,
first time it wasn't.
I don't know. When you have to deal with a bunch of customers all the fucking time, you get real short with people, and it's easier sometimes to not say anything to be short, to keep from being short.
Then get another job where you don't have to deal with people because you kind of accept that, just like I do. With my job, I deal with freaking customers, and I accepted that when I took the job. So
Yeah, if you're
I
in
get that.
service situation,
when you're serving the public, then you have, I get people have bad days. I understand that everybody has them. But if you're in that kind of a role and you willingly do that, and that's what you have chosen to do, then you can't really be assy to the customers because they're asking you to do your job.
Yeah, and especially with race cars, when you're trying to tune a race car, you want to have a personal relationship with your tuner.
Mm,
On some level, yes, but not necessarily.
I don't agree with that.
Well, look at David Van Voris, right? Do
I
you
don't even
watch
know
the
who the
show?
hell that is.
He's a coyote guy.
That's different. That's kind of like
David Van
He is.
He's got a smaller channel. I mean, yeah, it's way bigger than mine, but it's a smaller channel. He's not the most famous person on the planet. But when he was building his 7-second Mustang, he has a personal relationship with John Lund Jr.
That's different.
I didn't ask for John Lund Jr. I asked for fucking Alejandro Flores, who is not a senior person on that in that company. So you'd think that maybe if I was to be able to develop a relationship with him, he could take a more personal look at the car, make it run better. But I got that response from Brandon, not him. That's why Brandon's the tuner of that car right now. Even though he hasn't touched it in a year, but still.
I don't know, man. I'm just.
I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, the way you see it.
Yeah.
You see it the way you see it.
I just see it as I don't have time to be everybody's friend.
Oh, no,
I don't even have half the time to be my own freaking friend.
That, but at least be cordial and show somebody some respect if they're you don't just freaking be like, spit down their throat.
Right. I mean,
what it was.
I just deal with cars and deal with people, and I know that people usually suck, and I get what he says. He says, my time is money, and I ain't making money if I'm hanging out with you. And I get that.
It's to write a reply,
Exactly.
But like I said, it's neither here nor there. Charlie does have a tendency to kind of fanboy. No, I'm kidding.
I do not.
I was joking.
But hey, conversation aside, Chef says Zach would go down to where his dad is, which is apparently about 2.5 hours. He lives right beside a racetrack.
But how would he get there, though?
And he could.
That's badass.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is.
So
Zach has never driven, if I remember correctly.
what we were just talking about,
figuring out a way to get him there.
there is his opportunity.
Yep. So to get him somewhere, it would have to be set up with his parents and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he may not drive, but he could probably get a ride or something. You know, if it was to be coordinated, it would probably be pretty awesome.
Yeah, there's all kinds of people that are willing to do, we have, well, at least around here we have a bunch of people that are willing to go do drive-bys and stuff like that for, kids that are
I know if I was closer, I'd do it.
hell yeah.
I'd drive to them. Yeah, hell yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Yep.
The two kids that live 2 houses down from me, they're really good kids, and their mom and dad are not good people, and so aunt and uncle adopted them, and the aunt and uncle does the gatherings from people of clothes and food and stuff and gives it to homeless. They're really cool people.
That's what when I was the president of the Mustang Club, we did that a lot. We went to a lot of the the drive-bys for the autistic kids that loved cars, and did the charities we did like the autistic charities, and like I said, I think that's an important part of being a part of your community is.
Hell, I have
outreach.
a video up on the channel. It was a long time ago, but I have a video up on the channel. I drove the Cobra for a kid that was having his birthday. He has a birthday parade for a kid who loved cars, and I joined up in that, and it was pretty awesome. The video did crap. Nobody wanted to watch that, but it was good to me. I liked it.
So these kids, they mow they share one mower. These two brothers share one mower, and they mow most of the people's yards around our blocks.
Oh, that's sweet.
And my boss gave me some of his mowers and weed eaters and blowers and seeders, and I kept one weed eater and one blower, and I gave those boys the rest of everything. I gave them a mower, 3 weed eaters, 2 blowers, and a seeder. And actually, I gave them 2 seeders. And then they kept asking me to borrow tools and shit to work on their bicycles. So I went down to Harbor Freight and I bought them $150 in tools.
Aw.
That's awesome.
So here,
Yeah, that's badass.
yeah, and it was just so they would quit fucking asking for my tools.
Yeah, I know what you did. I did it 100%, but still, it's a thought that counts, regardless of whether just to get them away from your tools.
Yeah, I mean, they're cool ass kids, and they come over today and they ask me. One of the older brother come over and he says, "Hey, would you work on my bicycle?" I was like, "Well, what needs to be done?" He said, "Well, I was gonna see if you'd sand it down and paint it." I was like, "Dude, I ain't got time for that shit." Not only that, but your little brothers.
How much time that actually takes?
That's a little bit of a project right there.
Well, your little brother just got his bicycle stolen because he rides his bicycle to school every day. And somebody cut the locks on every bicycle on the rack and took them all.
Damn.
And yeah, this just happened last Monday. And I was like, holy shit. I said, I told you that's why if you're riding your bicycle to school, you ride a busted up ass piece of shit.
Absolutely.
And this bicycle he brought over here, I was like, that is the perfect. It looks like it's been painted 29 fucking times.
Yep, absolutely.
It's got a coaster brake and torn hand grips and a torn seat. I was like, that's the perfect bicycle to ride to school. You ain't even got to lock that bitch up because nobody will want that bitch.
Yep. That's definitely.
Well, I've got a badass GT and a badass Redline, and they're like, I really want those bikes. And I was like, $100. And they were like, are you gonna sand it down and paint it? And I was like, hell no. If I was gonna sand it down and paint it, I'd finish sanding it down and I'd paint it and build it and put it on eBay and sell that bitch for like $600.
Yep. Tell them, and that's the thing is, kids, they just, a lot of them seem to want everything done for them. My kids, I taught them to do for themselves, and to think for themselves, and to, you know.
Yeah. So I make them. I don't work on their bikes. I just tell them, you just need an Allen wrench, take that off, or you need this, do that, and it should be in that toolkit. And his reply was, "Well, the Allen wrench in that toolkit's not big enough." I was like, "Oh, well, then I'll do that for you then." So yeah, I got him a toolbox and got him wrench set, got him socket set, got him a
How do you think
quarter-inch
it's
drive
getting
socket
familiar with?
set, and screwdrivers and cutters and Allen wrenches.
Nice.
Yeah. Got him channel locks and a pair of vice grips and a hammer. Yeah.
The basics.
Yep. All the basics, everything they could need to work on a fucking bicycle.
Nice.
So, and their lawnmowers, I made sure I got them plug sockets and got them some extensions and some small mini screwdrivers so they could work on the lawnmowers and stuff.
Did
You
you
know,
make sure they knew
adjust the
what to do?
carburetors and everything.
Did you make sure that they knew how to work on them?
That's not part of the deal.
They gotta learn.
They gotta figure that shit out.
Trial by fire.
Yeah,
I
I know the
that.
lawnmower that they have, their uncle keeps it running for them. So, hey, that's
like in my new job. Freaking,
I did my part.
They trained us for 4 days and then just stuck us loose, just stuck us out there to flounder.
4 days.
It was okay 5 days, but we didn't train all the days. We were
So
doing we weren't training.
the little brother come over here and he's like, I wanted to ask you a question. And I said, what? He said, why you have all these Fords in your driveway when Chevy's better?
Oh, bye.
Dude, this little dude's 12 years old.
Get off my
And I'm
lawn!
like, yeah, I'm like, dude, who told you that? And he said, my dad. And I was like, your dad told you Chevy was better? And he said, yeah. I was like, dude, your dad is brainwashed and he's trying to brainwash you.
Does your daddy like dick too?
No, hell no, I ain't saying that shit to that little kid. But I did say your daddy's brainwashed and he's trying to brainwash you too. And he says, what do you mean? I said that GM propaganda shit. So
kick your ass.
no, so when I bought that red Ford truck to fix and sell, it got dumped off on a truck off the trailer, and it's in front of the house, and then I loaded the new engine in the bed of the truck, and then the trash man complained because he says it needs to be at least 6 feet from wherever the trash can's going to be so the arm on the trash truck can pick up the trash can. I'm like, all right. So I go out there and I'm pushing the truck backwards, and that little dude come across the fucking yard again. He says, what's the matter? Your junk ass Ford broke down again? This little dude just, I mean, oh yeah, his dad got him all brainwashed. He's a cool ass kid, man. He
sounds like he's just begging you like he's.
Yeah, he's a cool ass kid though. It's fun to stand out there and talk shit.
Sundays, he was always a smart ass.
So yeah, we throw football back and forth and shit out in the street, and it's just love talking shit. He loves to talk shit too. The little dude will come out of the house just bumping his gums. He does, man. He'll come. I'm out there in the front yard, and he'll come out the house, and he comes out with authority too when he comes out the house, and he just comes out just bumping his gums. He's like, "What are you doing? Working on your broken ass Ford again?"
How old is
Oh
he?
yeah, he's like 12.
Oh Lord, he's about to get yabbed.
You just don't get it.
It's funny. It's funny.
It's environment. It's like he's been raised to, he doesn't know any better. Poor kid.
Hey, you know what? He does he does like the square body Chevy trucks, and that's a good truck.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with an old C10.
Right.
I think
And so
it was offered.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun to talk shit with them.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Ah,
What?
nothing. I freaking erased something I wasn't supposed to erase.
Rich, she's fucking up your decal.
Shut up. I've been working on this for like 3 hours now because somebody's on the computer and I've got to do it.
We've only been live for 3 hours and 45
That's
minutes.
what I
It's all
said.
right.
Exactly what I said. I said I've been trying to do it on my phone because somebody's been on the computer and yeah. I've been
Well,
working 3
actually,
hours.
I don't even know what fucking time it is. It's 3 o'clock. I'm bouncing, guys. My
Yeah,
phone's fixing to My phone's set up to automatically reset and update at 3, and it's about to do that anyway. So I would lose you anyway.
Well, it's 4 a.m. here and it's past my hour, so I will thank you, Charlie. Colt, thank you very much. Ford Blue, have a good night, brother.
Yep.
Richard Chell in the chat, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Hey, L91LX, get with me, man. On those headers and shit.
Yeah, well, anyway, I wanted to pick your brain maybe one of these days this week where you have off. If you want, give me a call. I have a couple of questions about a cam.
Okay.
All right, perfect, buddy. So we'll talk about that later.
All right, later, guys.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks for joining, guys.
Everyone have a good night.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
All righty. Well, on that note, I reckon it's time to go ahead and hit the sack ourselves. So, Woody, Shell, Rich, Chef, 91, Ford Blue.
Thanks for hanging out.
Everybody that was in the chat, we appreciate you hanging out. It was a good time. Nothing like just bullshitting, right?
And Rich, I'm making you a badass cup. Same with 91, but I didn't tell him that when he was here. But
Believer. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
bye, guys.
Thanks for hanging out.
Catch you on the flip side.
We'll catch you next time. Peace. Oh, Downhill Daggy. I see you down there. See you later.
Bye.
Good night, y'all.